Oh, I'm a bit early? 10 seconds before the timer's done. Oh, I'm early. This guy's not on camera yet. His 1 minute and a half timer isn't done. I'm too early. No, I'm messing with you. NJ checks. Kiki, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Kiwi.
Hi.
Is my audio all wrong or am I crazy? There was a update that bring school is in session. Oh, bring was the bell. I thought you were saying bring, like, you know, bring. School is in session in 30 minutes.
Hi.
Kiwi, hello. Tony, hello. Lucy, hello.
Morning.
I already started talking to myself and Belle wants up. You want to come up or not? Come on. Hello, bye. You coming up or what? You literally just... Say hi to Belle. We're almost done with them. We're almost done with these little demons. On Tuesday, they finally leave my place. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I have tea for our coffee learning time? Heck yeah. I'm currently drinking my first coffee and my second one is ready. Just looking at me from a distance. Of course he has to take attendance first. Yes. You absolutely have time to make yourself a cup. Is my audio all wrong or is it me? Am I going crazy? There was an update to the Go XLR software and it fucked up all my audio and I think I put it back to normal, but I'm hearing myself quite loud. Audio sounds good? All right. We good then. I'm just crazy, which honestly is not wrong. There's actually one more stream. Like there's today and Monday stream with the cuties, and then and then you're back to being with the only cutie. Also, random thing. I'm taking a road trip to Seattle on Tuesday and coming back on Tuesday. So I'm going down to Seattle for like 2 hours. I'm driving 6 hours worth, right? 3 hours there, 3 hours back. For 2 hours. I am in Canada. I'm in Vancouver. What? I know. So I have time to make myself. Of course, you have to make. I don't know what it is with the audio. I feel like. Are you gonna see Trisha? I can't. She has COVID. I literally sent her a message being all mad about it. I was like, why do you have to have COVID right now? I'm literally driving down on Tuesday. It's so weird. The one time I can do it. It can't happen. I would have loved to meet Trisha on the way. It would have been so fun. She told me of a place to check out, but like I'm only there for 2 hours, so I don't know what, you know, if I'll be checking out places. Universe said, do it again in a bit. Yeah. Hello from the park. Took my kids to get their energy out. Nice. And you're on stream at the same time. You pulled out Twitch at the park. That's so cool. Becca, hi. Hi, Mojojo. Mojojo, by the way. Hi, Sandra.
Good morning.
Coffee. I definitely need coffee. The meds are hitting me today. They hit me with like, my stomach's all weird. Sometimes the meds have that effect. And today they did. Oh, they're hitting my stomach. And so I'm like, oh, I didn't turn on my light. It's not like I need it. It's bright ass. Yeah. Well, I'll keep them on for now so that when the sun peeks out, I'm well lit. Someone has unlocked Wi-Fi? And unlocked Wi-Fi? You're just on someone's unlocked Wi-Fi while at the park? Goodness. Enjoy the lurk, Kiki. Make some good coffee. Also, girl with bucket. Hi. How we doing today? Is Saturday/Sunday for some future people? I'm gonna be especially burpy because of my stomach reacting to my meds. Just so y'all know. And it's not gonna be rating worthy burps. How are y'all doing? The thing about Belle is she doesn't sit. She's just standing on all four on top of my lap. She's just like standing there. I don't understand it. You can't even see it. She's just right here. Right here is like her head is right there, right? But she is just standing. No plan of going anywhere else. Just. Oh, now she sits. Yeah? Dang straight. Hello, friends. Hi, Annie. No light out to not strain the eyes too early. Wait, no light out to not strain. Right, but it's not that straining when it's sunny, so I don't mind it. Whatever. I'll turn it off. It's not like I'm badly lit right now. Did you miss anything? I just started. There's nothing to have missed. Well, now she's going on the couch because the sun's hitting there. So, oh, sorry. I knocked my chair with Wyatt on it. I angled the chair there. So it's a sunny day. Whenever it's a... Are you an actor in X-Men? Yes, I am. Not one of the big ones if you're thinking about that. But yes, I worked in X-Men Apocalypse. Zach didn't even know that. Zach messaged me this week. He was like, dude, you were in X-Men? I was like, we've been friends for almost 2 years. You didn't know that? Like, literally made no difference. Yeah, well, no, it does. It does to me, look. It's specifically only for my face that it makes a difference. Okay, the first timer worked. I'm curious about the timers. I didn't tweak them at all, so I'll just see what they do this time. Who knows? Also, my headphone's gonna die during this stream, so let's just replace the battery right now. I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I'm deaf right now. I can't hear a thing. So hold up. Oh wow, really? I'm like, I'm deaf right now. I can't hear a thing. Mojo Jolin's like, here's 100 bits. I heard the end of it. Mojo, thank you for the 100 bits, Mojo. Appreciate you. Whew. Are we ready to learn about coffee? Like, oh, I read that. You've read that message, Seb. You've read it. Don't read it again. I've been doing this We Audition thing for the past 2 days, and I gotta admit, my favorite part of it is literally just meeting actors across the world. It's so cool. We Audition's like this website where a bunch of actors, like, you turn on your beacon, and it just means like, if my thing is on, you can request to have me as your reader. And they do. And when they do, like, it's so cool because you just meet some actor from somewhere around the world and you audition. Pizza or Asian? Ooh. Yeah, I kind of vibe pizza with everybody else. I think I kind of vibe pizza. That was a song. I thought it was a weird car alarm. Guys, good morning. Good morning. I know this is late and last minute. However, do you think I could still submit a video for coffee? It's more like... Yeah, like the videos, I was thinking about that last week too. Like, it's more, right now we have a list, right? There's a few, and I definitely have a hard time getting through videos, and there is a lot. So I'd say even if you do, there's a big chance I won't get to it. But yeah, I think submissions should stop by the time the stream started, you know? By the time Saturday school starts, it's almost like if we were in actual school, we were adding things to learn as we were in the class already trying to learn. You know? Rachel, thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm ordering pizza. Fuck yeah. What do you order on your pizza? What's your pizza order? Is it any different over there? Have pizza for dinner? Actually, I'm having pizza for well, not lunch, but after stream. I'm having pizza. I'm having frozen pizza that will not be frozen when I eat it, but you know. I'm having pizza today too. It's a pizza day. Pizza for dinner, and it's been way too long since we had a brain cell moment. Boom. Man, the coffee needs to smack me in the face, please. Let me pour my second one. Barbecue meat lovers? Really? Okay, this song's a bit much. I'm gonna skip it. Unless it finishes before I even get back to my computer. There you go. That song was a bit special, but whatever. Whatever. It's getting hot in here. Totally planning on having pizza? Fuck yeah. All right, we have second coffee down. Cheers. It is hot. 8 a.m. and now I want pizza. I mean, it's, you know, you have a whole day ahead of you to pick how you want it, so that's great. You having pizza tomorrow? Me too, you guys keeping me company while I'm trying to make a Harry Potter sorting hat out of fondant. What? Elaborate. Well, no, you're lurking. but I have questions. Just one. What? Totally plan. I'm just making sure I'm not missing messages. So how's everyone? Annie, I think we all good. I think it's a good Saturday / Sunday for future folks. I think we're all. Is this music like the vibe?
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. I fucking love that audio. Fondant goes on cake and cupcakes. Fondant. Oh, it's these things that look like fucking like paper, not paper, but you know, they look like thick. Oh, that's fun. And you're making a sorting hat out of it. Sick. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's vegan pepperoni, barbecue, chicken, and spinach. Something I could choose the stuff, or I could choose the stuff myself. I assume it's the same, but there are a few places that put banana on pizza, but they don't have vegan cheese. Huh? Speak for yourself. I have COVID, and I'm not okay. True, Lucy. True. You should be sleeping. Well, no, it's not. What is it right now? It's 9:15. Okay, I'm changing to a more upbeat playlist because I need to wake the fuck up. I've been awake, but music needs to help with that. Wait, actually, let's try one of the new ones. I was curious. Oh, but this song sounds good. Maybe. Let's hope it's good. And then we'll try this hip hop one. There's an Epidemic Sound hip hop playlist. I'm curious to see if it's any good. We shall find out. Anyway, we're only listening to music for about 15 more minutes. Unless we want to start. Do you like pizza with pineapple? I don't mind it. I wouldn't order it. But if there is, I'll be like, okay, cool. The thing about it is, I was gonna say it's because of how I was raised, but not even. It's just like, you know, you eat stuff. Okay, I'm trying this hip hop playlist. We'll see. Oh, fuck! Wake up, Seb! Wake up!
Better cut about my way. This is start of a new day. Feel fresher than toothpaste.
It was me? Ah, fuck.
Swing set. I'ma go for the loop, man.
I need the music to hit my soul. Push us in a direction.
Cold stare. My heart hang off the tip of my shoestring. Stay untied, that's usual.
Anyone's got some fun plans this weekend?
You do, that's magic. I'm voodoo. You a dog playing dress.
I'm kind of stoked for this road trip for no reason. Because it's not really a road trip. I'm literally just driving there, staying 2 hours, and coming back. You might find something you like in there. Maybe.
And after every broadcast, the savings seem a tall task.
Hi, Taylor.
No cash in the broke out. No
Wake up, Seb. Classes. I'm having so much fun with them.
it's all lost.
Nice. Yeah, how's the one you were learning storytelling through video editing? That was your last class, right? Is that still the class, or did you finish that? Nope, just homework. Hey, you got this. Snowing where I am, so I'm staying at home. It's finally sunny here. I wonder if it's sunny for a while or if it's just today, out of luck.
Posted talk for a man who probably needs his own.
Weather.
He's scared to death of how everyone thinks.
Sunny until Thursday. I will motherfucking take it.
Too focused on the
It's supposed to be sunny until... Oh, stand up!
action.
How dare you? But also, okay.
Are we lacking out? Where you follow someone because they follow someone who actually follows their dreams. Damn, I'm bitter as
I know I changed since the Instagram story. It's too hot. I was getting sweaty. I'm still getting sweaty despite wearing a t-shirt now. Might have to change into shorts. That could be an idea. And then I'll change into shorts and I'll be cold, you know? But there's no comfort today. Hey, this is vibey. It's not like, you know, whatever. It's enjoyable. I have great news. I might move sooner than I thought because I got a job offer in Turkey. Holy shit. Congrats.
I ain't never feel.
You're saying yes? You got the job offer. So is that are you accepting the job offer? Or are you still considering it? Mostly resting this weekend and play some Hades. I saw you play some Hades. I did. You were choosing between shields and speed at some point.
Give me more. Give me more.
Maybe getting a new computer table tomorrow. Oh, nice. I have a work in a few hours. Oof. Said you need to wake up. I do. Got a long weekend in my city. Whoa, what's a long weekend for?
Give me more. Give me more.
In January? We just came off of holidays.
Not a hall.
What kind of long weekend do you have in January? Kiwi. I also have some big plans to do nothing. It was snowing today? Ah, shit. Did you try the game? No, I visually, Hades isn't my kind of game. Overly jealous of the standing desk. I need one. I bought like the cheapest one on the market. Cheapest good quality one. That's not the cheapest one. That's not true. Like IKEA has cheaper standing desks. I don't remember what it cost. It was a pain in the ass to receive it. If anyone here remembers, getting this desk was long, but for no reason. And it was mainly because of COVID. It's by Autonomous. I'm not sponsored though, so. An anniversary day of the city. Oh, nice. We haven't left the house in 7 days. Got 7 more to go at least. Is it 2 weeks over there? Is it 2 weeks that you have to quarantine? Upcoming plans include a whole lot of errands, working, and cleaning. Rip me. Yeah, I feel you. Said, do you have coffee? I sure do. As if I wouldn't. We're learning about it. We also might learn everything wrong about it. Like, I don't know the videos. I haven't checked them out yet. And if the videos tell us, hey, you know what? Everything I'm doing with my coffee is unhealthy, I'll be like, fuck, time to change, you know? But only one way to find out, and it's to learn. I feel like it would help with my posture, but probably, it seems better than sitting at my desk slouching like a gremlin. So, I posted this YouTube video, right? And I noticed how bad I slouch because I recorded a time lapse of me at my desk. I didn't know I slouched. I thought I put my chair up, and so I always felt like I was more upright, but then I was actually like this. And I was like, this is bad. This is really fucking bad. And when I stand, sure it helps, but like standing over time is also not great. Yeah, my posture is actually horrible too. Video storytelling, yeah, I'm done with that one. Moving on to professional video editing, techniques, theory, and the art of. Holy shit, good job, Annie, that's fun. So it's 5:10, but there are 3 people in my house and 2 of them can't go to the shop on their own. That is very true. Bought an autonomous desk because of you. It was around 500, 600, but worth it for virtual teaching? Absolutely. Whoa, is it 500 or 600 now? I don't remember how much I paid. Why did I just Google searched 500 instead of autonomous. I forget how much their stuff was. No, like it was a genuine good company. I was just fucked with the shipping because of COVID, you know, things were really, really slow. Where are their desks? I'm curious. Wow, they changed their shop to shop work from home. Clever. Smart people. Standing desks. I just want to see the prices. Yeah, there you go. Their prices are very good. Yeah. Hey, it's actually on sale right now too. They have a desk that's like $350 instead of $600. That's a pretty good discount. Yeah, no, standing desks are great. And then, you know, if Becca, in your case, like as a streamer, it's called a tax deductible spending for your company. You being the company. Tend to slouch quite a lot too. Fuck yeah, I'm really bad. I thought it was good. Plans for Sunday are having a crisis about a job offer. Seems to be something in the air about new jobs. Wait, so the crisis is about not getting it, or is about you got something that you weren't expecting? Hi, Hannah. Having so much fun, so my posture's probably also crap. I've been sitting for some time for the past few days. I do like that. I often use the stand-up desk when I record, and oftentimes right when I edit, because I'll edit instantly after recording, so I'll stay in this position. I find the biggest advantage that in my personal experience with the stand-up desk, the biggest advantage, well, there's 2. There's my advantage because what you're seeing is also my audition setup. So the fact that I can do I can do a scene for an audition standing and have my eye line be right there as my other actor helping me is amazing. And then I can do sitting scenes, right? So this has been great. But also, the real advantage of a stand-up desk is I am lazy when I'm comfortable. The comfier I am, the slower I work. So when I'm standing, there's this extra motivation to get shit done. Because I'm like, bro, I just want to sit. But I don't let myself sit until I finish. Trisha! Hi! Why'd you have to get COVID? Ah. Didn't even think of that. I'll probably just get once my own place, but they seem really good. Yeah, they're decent too. It's great. Also have a bad posture. No wonder why my back's hurt most of the time. Right now, my desk is a kitchen countertop. I also have a kitchen countertop. On top of 2 drawer sets. Oh, that's a beautiful. Yeah. Did you do like the IKEA trip? That's awesome. That's a really good trick. That's a great desk. So then it's even cheaper because you just have to buy the legs for the stand-up desk. That's what I did. I bought the IKEA kitchen countertop and I bought the stand-up desk leg system. And I just shoved it on. I just screwed it into my IKEA countertop. How are you? Hope you're all doing all right. I hope you are doing good. I'm a 4 person and I have a large chest, so the odds are not in my favor. Wait, really? Oh, that's even better. Yeah, finally here. Hello, friends. Hi, Amanda. What time is it? 1:23. It's 1, 2, 3. My angel numbers being 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always somewhere. See, now my light is actually needed. And if the sun's dimming, I want to open my curtains, but I don't know if it's coming back out. You know, if it's just like a cloud passing by. When you say IKEA, I'll be like, what'd I do? IKEA. I see what you did. I understand that. With it being your name. Well, not IKEA, but Kia. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 1, 1, 1 have been my angel number for so long. My angel numbers for so long. They keep showing up every day. I had a wild burst of inspiration to record social media content today, and I'm feeling great. Heck yeah, I saw one post on Instagram. Did you post more? Either way, it's really cool. Hair looks amazing. Oh, did you change your hair? Do I need to check out the little Discord? Oh shit! Let's go. Nice. Oh man, I would love to do that. It's like a thing, like, you know, you're like, do I do it? Do I do it? One day. I would love to just get hired for a Viking thing and get to do like because what I want is not like an undercut. Like, I just want to shave like everything, but keep the top long, you know, like Viking. So I just have to be hired in a Viking thing. At least I have the right colored hair and eyes to be cast in those things. You'd rock an undercut. It feels so nice. I would rock it. It's more acting wise. Like, it's always a challenge to have a bold haircut. A bold haircut is like, it's a challenge in itself because they have to work around it. When your hair can be modeled into anything, then it's, I don't have the stand-up desk, but I have an adjustable stand for my laptop. So I don't have to be in one spot all the time. Heck yeah. Can't wait for it to get warmer so I can go outside. Oh my gosh. My hair is super long still. Fuck yeah. You'd rock an undercut. This is why I could never be an actor. I know. Well, this is why I often debate the acting thing. I want to be covered in tattoos. I want to do crazy shit. I want to like be. If I wasn't an actor, I would very physically look different. No, I just wouldn't be so plain vanilla. You know, I'd be covered. I'd be covered. All right, I'm gonna open these curtains. Seems to be cloudy now. If it gets too sunny, I'll just shut the curtains again. Because come on now, we gotta plain vanilla. I'm definitely not plain vanilla. Like, I still have some ink and everything else is hidden. But you know, I want the armband. I would want like cool sleeves, cool tattoos. I'm a spicy vanilla bean. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Do any of you guys have such vivid, horrible dreams that they sit with you all day, or is that just me? I can't say they sit with me, but that might be, you know, it depends on the dream, actually. I'm sorry you had that dream in the first place. I can hide it with the rest of my hair. Yeah, right? It's true. I'm not pursuing anything performance-wise at the moment. That was part of my desire to go through it with it. Yeah. Can't you just be you and let them typecast you? Trisha, that doesn't work for a long career. It works for a few times, but it doesn't really work. Love the new Twitch profile pic. Heck yeah! I've been doing some changes. There's been a few changes up in here. Vanilla chai. Vanilla chai! It's my favorite tea! Nah, I don't know, but it's one of my favorite teas, so. Madagascan vanilla. You know, with the black spots from the pods? What? Okay. Okay. This is we're crashing. We are currently on a downward path. I don't know if this is working out. Okay, actually, why not ask everyone that? What flavor coffee or tea are you? What flavor coffee or tea do you think you are? Or both? What am I? I don't even know for myself. I say that, but I actually don't know. Madagascar vanilla is amazing. Genmaicha? What is that? Something a little fruity for sure. You're a Lady Grey? Lady Grey is not fruity. It's lemony. Which one's like, there's orange flavored. Caramel macchiato. Okay, yeah, if I'm coffee, I'm definitely like a mochaccino. Or a mocha latte. I am a mocha latte. I'm coffee with chocolate and all the sweetness, but also like a nice kick of caffeine, you know? I'm a mocha latte with a shot of espresso on the side. No, I don't like shots of espresso. I'm a mocha latte with a drip. No, I'm not. I'm better than drip. I'm Americano. There you go. I'm a mocha latte with an Americano on the side. Mello, welcome back. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. I love mocha. Yeah, the chocolate is so great with coffee. I think I give off caramel macchiato vibes. Nice. I'm strong breakfast tea, slowly brewed to perfection. You know, I think I'd have to like proper learn actual tea stuff, you know? I want to learn proper tea. I want to sit down and have proper tea. That's got to happen at some point. I know how to make coffees and teas and the history behind how coffee beans are processed, but we're learning that today. So if you know it, you're getting a refresh. Absolutely hate drinking tea or coffee. Oh shit. I'd be a spiced apple chai. That's actually a really cool flavor. Okay, you know what? It's time to start, but I'm genuinely gonna go put some shorts on because I'm sweating in my sweatpants and that's not a great feeling. So give me 1 second, real quick, to go change into some shorts. It is hotter than I thought it would be. Taylor Tantrums, hello. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second. I won't mute. You can hear me yell shit. Ooh, it's hot. There you go. I have now changed. I'm back with shorts. And I feel great. Sorry, I'm just buttoning them. Instant coffee, not too fancy. Instant coffee? You know, instant coffee works. I drank instant coffee for like a year. But it works for ease of life, but other than that, like, are you now a beautiful butterfly? I'm wearing like my naked shorts. Is he naked or is he wearing shorts? Okay, I'm wearing shorts, I swear. They're just beige. Oh, my legs feel fresh though. I haven't worn shorts in so long. Why am I in jail? Why? I'm wearing shorts. I just gave you the option. We appreciate instant coffee. It's a savior. Honestly, I'll take instant coffee over Tim Hortons coffee. Shit, huh? They're probably on the same scale. It's not degen hours. Those comments were uncalled for. It's always degenerate hour. Come on now. Oh, it's Taylor. Okay, you just changed your name. Got it. Cool. Well, now I know. Now, oh yeah, because you're subbed and everything. I could have been like, wait, who is this name? But although with the same first name, it's kind of easy to guess. So nice. Okay.
Attention, attention! Everyone is being called to class. Get comfortable in your seats. It is now Saturday school. This is now my new soundtrack as announcements happen. No, it isn't. Kiwi, thank you for the 109 bits. Attention, attention! We are about to learn lots and lots of good things about the juice of life, that is, coffee.
Oh, let's go! That's class!
What the fuck? Anything with a bunch of fits. Let's go. Man, Blurp has powers. Okay, so it's Saturday School time. I'm currently using the videos from our Saturday School channel. And as per usual, I will be pausing a bunch to talk about it. I'll be speeding up the videos just so I get less chances of being come after by companies. Honestly, Saturday School has been lovely on here, but the more I do it, the more I think it'll be hard to upload those because YouTube might come after me. And so if I can't, you know, at least we experience it together live. And it's okay. Not every video needs to be a YouTube video. But yeah, there's a slight chance. Taylor, thank you for the 300 bits! Thanks for that. Okay, so it's learning time. I'm gonna pause a bunch. Let me already like tweak the settings and stuff, and then I'll switch scenes and whatnot. Playback speed, we're gonna put it at 125 for now. That should be decent. You could do best bit slices of it. Yeah, like I definitely could. I just mean like uploading the full VODs is hard. I haven't even gotten to a Saturday School yet with the uploads. But when I do, I'm expecting them to potentially not go up. Oh, Bella's like laying in the sun on my bed. Schlav vlogs. I do want to keep doing the vlog. It was really cool. I feel like it was too long for people to watch it. I don't know. Either way, I really liked doing it. I felt creative. Mojo, thank you for the 200 bits, by the way. Oh, because we're about to hype train. All right, well, if we do a hype train, we'll do it before I have a video on screen. What was I saying? Yeah, the vlog was really fun. I really liked it. It was not long. Cool. Yeah, good. I liked it. I had a fun making it. Also, it's Emma Chamberlain. Oh, see, I did.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was really cool. I liked it. I had a good time. Like I said, like I really had a great time. So, speak of the devil. Sebastian Bot working. Not even anyone typing new vid. Just Sebastian Bot being like, sorry, what? What was that? Were you talking about this one? Is this the video you're talking about? Oh, let me just... That is on a timer, by the way, so it literally... it wasn't any one of us that planned it. It's Emma Chamberlain. I like her videos, and I was really inspired, and doing the first one made me realize I could do it more, and I liked... You guys know how picky I am, how tough I am on, like, my art. And yes, it's my art. Okay, fine. The content I create, I consider it my art. And you guys know how, like, picky I am. Like, when I haven't made videos so often because I'm like, these videos need to be quality. They need to be, like, everything perfect. And filming that video with the rawness of imperfection was so helpful. Watching Emma Chamberlain has helped in that because I see her videos and I'm like, there's plenty of flaws, but it works. And people like it. And there's realness to it. And then I was like, fuck it, I'll do the same. Heard let the bodies hit the floor and immediately got old YouTube tutorials with notepad and all. Oh shit, nice. All right. Let's do this. So we have this. Our first video is titled The Life Cycle of a Cup of Coffee. You were a giggly crazy girl boss. Were you a giggly crazy girl boss? Yes, but it worked. What? Okay, I dislike the new tip page. What's wrong with it? Because it's my face all over it? It still works. How long is the delay? That's why? Because you sent the tip? Let me. Oh, okay. Let me switch my scene. I forgot I was full screen. Let me go on the website. Shouldn't be long. Did you use the new one? You did, right? Like the new thing. How much is that? I know they're not videos, but if I can find them, would it be helpful if I dug out my old scans from my barista course? How? How does that work? I don't know what that is. I'm just making sure everything's working. Tipping settings. I had to log in 3 times and it keeps giving. So it might be me. I just checked it and it was like, you're 50% through setting it up. Did it not go through though? Did you not get charged? Because that's important. We don't want you to get charged. If it, you know. Apparently I wasn't done setting it up, but I don't know what I didn't set up. Huh? Because I set it up. Yeah, just check. No charge. Okay. Well, now it says I have it 100% set up. Let me refresh this. For whatever reason, it was saying like 50% set up on your... Yeah. So it should work. Hopefully. At least you didn't get charged. Sorry for that. That's me. In the changing of platforms and everything, I had to do some tweaking. But at least I am Streamlabs free. And that is... freedom! It's not just freedom. It's like it feels good because it was going to be a lot of hassle to do the switch. And now that I did it, no more hassles, you know? Anyway, you don't have to do it. You tried. So good. Hi, Sage. Okay, time to go to learning. Time to actually do some learning. We'll try it. We'll see how it works. And if there's any more issues, just reach out to me or tell me about it and we'll fix it. Okay, our first video once again. Did I miss anything? No, we're starting right now. Rolls eyes really hard. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's things complicate sometimes. Okay, the life cycle of a cup of coffee. No sus on the video because coffee is not sus.
How many people does it take to make a cup of coffee? For many of us, all it takes is a short walk and
I might go 1.5.
But this simple staple is the result of a globe-spanning process whose cost and complexity are far greater than you might imagine. It begins in a place like the remote Colombian town of Pitalito. Here, family farms have clear-cut local forests to make room for neat rows of coffea trees. These shrub-like plants were first domesticated in Ethiopia and are now cultivated throughout equatorial regions. Each shrub is filled with small berries called coffee cherries. Since fruits on the same branch can ripen at different times, they're best picked by hand.
Wait, is coffee a fruit? First question of the day. He just said fruit. Sorry, what? Is coffee a fruit? It is. Coffee's a fruit. Like coffee beans are a fruit. We drink the fruits. This is a fruit salad. Well, no, there's no... It's a fruit juice. So it's just juice. Coffee is just juice. Not a smoothie. It's just juice. It's like apple juice, but coffee. Why is it a smoothie? Smoothie is blended. I thought a big part of smoothies is that the blender is involved. You do grind coffee beans. We are the fruit salad. Coffee's fruit juice. All right. Time to learn some more, but I'm already shocked. Hi, Nor. You showed up just on time. We're starting. We're starting. I can't talk anymore. Never would have imagined that hot fruit juice would be so good. I know, right?
For processing the fruit. In Pitalito, harvesters toil from dawn to dusk at high altitudes, often picking over 25 kilograms per shift for very low wages. The workers deliver their picked cherries to the wet mill. This machine separates the seeds from the fruit and then sorts them by density. The heaviest, most flavorful seeds...
Wait, so what's the fruit then? Snake, hi! Okay, I found my things for my course. I'll post one photo in school channel. Cool. For after the videos. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna open a stand called Hot Fruit Drinks and sell coffee.
Sink to the bottom of the mill, where they're collected and taken to ferment in a tub of water for 1 or 2 days. Then, workers wash off the remaining fruit and put the seeds out to dry. Some farms use machines for this process, but in Pitalito, seeds are spread onto large mesh racks. Over the next 3 weeks,
Just like in the sun.
seeds regularly to ensure they dry evenly. Once the coffee beans are dry, a truck takes them to a nearby mill with several specialized machines. An air
The fruit is coffee cherries and the seeds are coffee beans. That's what I'm. Well, now it seems they seem to be saying that the fruit is the thing that dries out. Hot apple juice is also yummy. Yeah, for sure. I'm always late by like 5-10 minutes. Hey, you show up, you know? I'm not a teacher that gets mad. I don't lock the door once I start class, you know? Natural processing.
air blower resorts the seeds by density. An assortment of sieves filter them by size, and an optical scanner sorts
Fuck.
by color.
Down. Down. This is literally burning hot. Do you want to burn your paws, dum-dum? Yeah, tell me about it. Wyatt was on my kitchen counter and literally on the stove. And I boiled water like fucking 30 minutes ago, so it's probably still hot. They said they wash off the fruits. Hi, Portia. They have to be sun-kissed. Don't go up again. You're looking at the counter. No. No. Hold up. I'm dealing with the situation. No. Turn around. Look away. Walk away. Walk away from the counter. Walk away from the counter! I will ask you once and one more time, and that is it! Step away from the... It worked. It fucking worked. Hi, Beans. Hi, Abby.
Good morning.
We had a bit of a standoff going. Sorry about that. I changed my answer. I'm a coffee cherry instead of a green tea. Oh, there you go. He said they wash off the fruit. He's a cool teacher. He's not like other teachers. You're so over having them? I am so over having them. I love them. I love them. I love them. But I literally... That's what the whole story is. I literally got on the phone with my friends and I was like, how the fuck do we get you back here? Like, how the fuck do I go about getting you back in Vancouver so I can give you back your pets? I love them, but I'm like that uncle. Like, I'm an uncle. That's what I am in life. Sorry, this is not about coffee at all. I'm an uncle. I'm not meant to be a father. Maybe I am, but I'm definitely meant to be an uncle. I'm an uncle. I like having you when I have the energy and time and like spirit for it. But I need to be able to give you back to your parents. I need to be able to give you back to your parents and be like, here you go. Go see mom and dad. We had a good time. I'll see you in 6 months. That's what I am. I'm 100% uncle. That's what I am.
Don't
And
take
it-
this the wrong way, but I need you to get the hell up out of here.
That is how I feel about the pets. Yes, Annie. You're not my problem anymore. That 100%. I definitely am. Can we make an Uncle Seb gift now? How? How would there be an Uncle Seb gift? That's me with my nieces. Exactly. It's me with my cousin. My uncle has a kid now. He's about to turn 2 next month. And he's my only cousin on one side of my family. So I'm his cousin. And I'm literally like 25 years older than him. And so like I play with my cousin. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, all right, go see dad. Go see dad. We're good. And it explains because I literally always crush on aunties. I don't know what it is. When I worked at the resort, if there was a whole family, right? Bunch of siblings, bunch of, like, you could tell who the parents were, obviously, because they're much older. Then there's a bunch of siblings and there's a bunch of little kids. And you look at all the siblings / partners and you go, which one of them is the one that doesn't have a kid? But I can already sick. But I would look at them and I'd be like, oh, this one's cute. I really hope she's the one that doesn't have kids. Like every single time I'd be like, wow, this one's so hot. And every single time it was the hot auntie with no kids. And I was like, fuck yeah. And someone called it out to me. They were like, your type is literally the single auntie. And I was like, you goddamn right it is. So all that to say, I'm ready for the pets to go back to their parents. I love them. Uncle Seb loves you. But more than 3 weeks is fucking long, okay? It was supposed to be 2. I ended up with 3 weeks and a half, so enough. Single aunties, raise your hand. It's exactly me as an aunt, yeah. It's me with every single child. You cry? Bye-bye to your parents. You go. Yeah, 100%. I love them to bits, but I'm returning them once I have no energy. Exactly. I'm absolutely Uncle Seb. And that is the energy I go in it with. Haunts are like 1,000% extra hot. I know, right? It's always the hottest one that doesn't have kids yet. And that's single. And you're like, what the fuck? This one popped the kid. You're like the hottie here. And so it was always lucky because I'd look at the families and I'd be like, yo, this one's the hottest. Obviously she's one with a kid. Like, Pasha, thank you for the 34 bits. Kids mess with my sensory issues sometimes, but I love them when I want. Yeah. All right, enjoy the lurk. Man, Tony, you are hot. Of course. The cool, hot auntie with no kids is what I strive for. Still working on the hot part. Tony, self-love.
At this point, professionals called Q graders select
Wyatt,
samples of
come here.
beans to roast
Come.
and brew in a
Come.
process called
Hold up. If she comes on my lap, she won't be jumping on the counter. Come. And she is killing. Up. Do you want to come up? There you go. Let's not have you go on my kitchen counter, okay? All right, let's learn about some coffee. Here, you want a little Wyatt shot? Hi. Oh, you are gonna make me sweat because I'm already hot. But if it's the sacrifice I must make so that you're not on my kitchen counter, we will make it. Kitty ASMR time. I don't think she's purring. Never mind. She's purring, all right. Oh, you smell like litter, though. You just went to it, didn't you?
cupping. They evaluate the coffee's taste,
Such sacrifice.
aroma, and mouthfeel to determine its quality. These experts...
Okay, wait. I fully didn't get that last part.
Several specialized machines. An air blower resorts the seeds by density, and a
Okay.
of sieves filter them by size, and an optical scanner sorts by color. At this
Really?
point, professionals called Q graders select samples of beans to roast and brew. In a
So the
process
color has to do?
They evaluate the coffee's taste, aroma, and mouthfeel to determine its quality. These experts give the beans a grade and get them ready to ship. Workers load burlap sacks containing up to 70 kilograms.
Wait, so is it that there are multiple different grains? Or is it... Let me rephrase. Is it like apples? Like there's multiple different kinds of it? Or is it literally just by colors? Give me them dirty beans. Ah, she's leaving my lap, which means she's going for the kitchen counter, ain't she? Yeah. Wyatt! Wyatt! Ugh! You little fuck! Down! Why? Why must I live in constant chaos? Why must I never have peace in this household? I need to roast my coffee. Starts insulting coffee beans. And are you serious? I'm gonna splash you with water, you little shit. You little shit. I'm gonna splash you with water. Huh? You like the kitchen counter, you little demon? Here. Aha! Run away from me as I splash you. I get my hand full of water and I just whip water at them. Sorry about that. No, whatever. It's interactions, okay? So there are different types of beans. There's two types of coffee plants, Arabica and Robusta. There are different types of beans. My brother told me yesterday they get another baby, so I'll have 4. Not my kids to spoil soon. That's a lot of Christmas gifts. Because Colombian coffee and Arabic coffee are a bit different. And then the roasts vary in different types. Expositor's shit show is your brand, and Chaos is part of that. I agree, but that's... I'm erring on the not so positive. No, that's not true. Also, somehow I touched something that stains my fingers. There's like black marks, but I don't know what leaves black marks. There's no pen. Okay, whatever. Back to learning. So there's color splitting of things.
Grams of dried and sorted coffee beans onto steel shipping containers, each able to carry up to 21 metric tons of coffee. From tropical ports, cargo ships crewed by over 25 people transport coffee around the world, but no country imports more coffee than the United States.
Wyatt's rarely the crazy one, so that's
Consuming millions
special.
of cups every day. After the long journey from Colombia to New Jersey, our coffee beans pass through customs.
If it helps for later, one of the photos I put in Discord distinguishes the difference between both types. Nice. We'll get there when we get there. That's awesome.
Of 18-wheelers transport the coffee to a nearby warehouse and then to a roastery. Here, the beans go into a roasting machine, stirred by a metallic arm and heated by a gas-powered fire.
It's not too. There are 4 different types of coffee: Arabica, Robusta, Liberica, and Excelsa. As much as I know, could be from the litter box. No, I cleaned it, so it's just random whining for no fucking reason. I think part of separating the colors helps when roasting and seeing the different colors and whatnot.
Nearby sensors monitor the coffee's moisture level, chemical stability, and temperature, while trained coffee engineers manually adjust these levels.
So coffee's like brown, huh?
This process releases oil within the seed, transforming the seeds into grindable, brewable beans with a dark brown color and rich aroma. After roasting, workers pack the beans into 5-pound bags, which a fleet of vans deliver to cafes and stores across the city. The coffee is now so close you can smell it, but it needs more help for the final stretch.
The brew.
Each coffee company has a head buyer who carefully selects beans from all over the world.
Right.
Logistics teams manage bean delivery.
Put
routes.
foil on the counter.
Baristas
I don't have
across the
foil.
city serve as caffeinated elixir to scores of hurried customers. All
Hey,
in
there's a
all, it takes
Chemex.
hundreds of people to get coffee to its intended destination, and that's not counting every.
You have the stuff on your hands because you said kitty. I was just in there. Right. Yeah. The most likely litter stuff on her paws because I picked her up. That's true. There's none on me though. Whatever. There's one of the Starbucks roasteries, and it was super cool to go to. I would love to go to a roastery. So coffee's like brown, huh? I mean, Lucy said it. Or what did the video say that? Chicago, there's one Starbucks roasteries, and it was super cool. Like all of us clocking the Chemex and knowing what you were gonna say.
Everyone maintaining the infrastructure that makes the journey possible. Many of these individuals work for low pay in dangerous conditions.
That's
and
true.
Some aren't paid at all. So while we might marvel at the global network behind this commodity, let's make sure we don't value the final product more than the people who.
Okay, actually, there's also a second thing here. So you see this cup? You see this cup? This is a design that is copyright free. And so whenever you see this cup in a video, in a movie, it's this reason. It's that reason alone. Every coffee cup in movies will often have this logo because it's copyright free and no one's going to get sued for it. And it's the funniest thing when you're on set because you drink from different cups. You don't drink from these cups. So when I go to like craft, the craft table, and I grab my coffee and it's in a different cup and I'm drinking. But right before I'm on set, they'll literally be like, here's your cup for the scene. And you're like, but I'm already drinking coffee. And they're like, yeah, but like we could get sued for this other cup. Even though it's just a white fucking plain cup. And it's this. So yeah, it's now the more you know. This design is literally, that's the reason you see it all the time. I'm pretty sure no coffee place actually uses these. It's just in the world of movies, it's copyright free, the design and everything.
What if you could thank?
Oh, that was the end of the video? I paused it right at the end. Sick. Okay, so that was a cool little like short. You just got a deja vu? Means we were meant to be all of us here right now, right this moment. And I was meant to say the words I said. Honestly, a deja vu of me talking about coffee is very plausible. I'll do what I did last time. I'll bring my Discord here so that I can just always like use the same screen to click off and click on. Sorry.
Instant coffee.
Hold up. Page wasn't loaded yet. This video is called, let's first do the speed up of it because I always do. The history of coffee, origin of coffee, documentary, explore mode. It is 10 minutes, okay. The documentary scared me, not gonna lie. I was like, documentary? Are you posting a fucking video that's an hour long? Yes, the burps are gonna be crap today. I'm just, my meds are hitting my stomach, so I'm burping a bunch. We have those cups at my school. You have those cups at your school? But that's weird because it's just because they're copyright free. Those cups were just in Jersey? No, they're everywhere. Love to know who has copyright on plain white cups. I don't think there's a copyright on plain white cups, but okay, this was actually outside. That's okay. Deja vu with the particular of the cups. Oh, nice. I don't know if you've talked about that before. I haven't, but you might have heard someone talk about it because it's a real thing. No, I don't think the white ones are copyrighted, but it's just like they're white and boring. Probably throws off the.
Latte.
Hey, you kind of loud.
Americano. Coffee is the second most popular beverage in the world, second only to water.
I like the dynamics of this video.
450 million cups of coffee are consumed per day. But the top spot for coffee lovers in the world
450
is
million?
Finland, where each person consumes an average of 12 kilograms of coffee beans per year, according to the International Coffee Organization. In fact,
Finland? It's cold there, right? That's why. Okay. Theory. I feel like a place. Wait, is Finland cold all year round? Like not snowing all year round, but it's cold, right? Also, don't they have... Finland has extremely long nights, correct? I watch videos with new eyes these days, right, Annie? Now that you know editing, you just know editing. Like, you see it, you see where people did it, you see where there's a J cut, where there's an L cut, you see, like, the choice of like, B-roll or stock footage versus normal versus created visuals. Annie, it's one of the my favorite things about any time you learn a skill is when you start to notice it. And it's amazing because then it dictates how you do it, because you're like, I've seen it done, and so I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to achieve that. It was literally you talking about it. Oh shit, nice. Well, that's great. It's probably way more than that since people are literally eating chocolate covered coffee beans. That too. Wait, last one. Last one. You said was the biggest consumer. Wait, the last one? No, hold up. Let's go back. So.
Day. But the top spot for coffee lovers in the world goes to Finland, where each
Top spot goes to Finland.
Average of 12 kilograms of coffee beans per year, according to the International Coffee Organization. In fact, coffee is of such importance in human lives.
How things
that
have
it's even
changed since I
included
did
in
my
most
course.
military rations. But where did our love for this energy-boosting Java juice come from? And how exactly did it spread across the globe? You're watching Explore Mode, and today...
Actually, yeah. Who were the first people that had coffee?
The story of
U.S.
the
was
birth
for
of
shipments
coffee
of coffee. Yeah. U.S. was for shipments. It was like in the process of it. I'm curious.
unclear and unverified, but it seems to narrow down to two origin stories. One takes place in Ethiopia and the other takes us to Yemen. Let's go to Africa first. Legend says that around 850 AD in the region of Kaffa, Ethiopia, a young goat herd called Kaldi noticed that when his goats ate a small red berry, they became highly active. Kaldi plucked some berries for himself and noticed that he too felt energized after eating them.
But could we, so that's what I'm saying, could we just eat that? Where are the coffee berries? Can I get that same fucking boost from eating the berry? Because if you're telling me I can eat a fruit and have that kick of caffeine? What kind of animation? Wee-woos! Finns drink insane amounts of coffee though. But they use coffee to mix drinks with, for example. Oh shit! Coffee cherries. What kind of animation? If you measure your coffee by... Fire truck is what it was. But it sounds like there's more than one. I've only seen one. Either way, wee-woos. Hold up. If you measure your coffee by scoops, light roasted coffee will have more caffeine since the beans are denser than a darker roast. However, if you weigh out your scoops, darker roast will have more caffeine because there's less mass. Oh shit! See, I didn't know that, and I weigh my coffee, so, and I drink it darker, so that's great. I use darker beans. You're gonna eat coffee beans straight? Yeah, but that's not great. That's not fun. Eating coffee beans straight is not fun. It's not pleasurable. But the fruit, I'd love to try the fruit, you know? So if you go to Starbucks, the light roast will be more caffeine because they measure by scoop. Oh, that's why. Okay. It might be too potent, maybe? Maybe, yeah. Maybe they'll just say that and I just pause the video to ask about it instead. Imagine how much you'd have to eat to get the same boost. Hey, you don't know. Vodka and coffee is a big thing over there. For Finland? Vodka? I thought it was Russia. That was like the biggest. Well, yeah. But hey, we should give the firefighters some coffee. They probably need it. I only learned that from working at Starbucks. Nice. I miss making coffee professionally. Like with the latte art. Yeah. In my search for like...
He wanted to
in my search for like supporting income for myself lately, like I was like, should I just fucking work in a coffee place? But the salaries are pretty shit, so.
The effects of these magic berries, so he took a few to a nearby monastery, but the head monk, intimidated by their strange influence, rejected them and threw them into a fire. The result was a hypnotizing aroma that captivated the monk. So after the fire was stoked, they picked up the roasted coffee beans that were left among the embers, ground them, and produced the first ever cup of coffee. Now to the other origin story. Legend says that an ancient...
What? So my guy, I feel like this is coffee as a plant becoming sentient. Coffee as a plant, as a fruit, was like some guy ate it. First, animals ate it. Then some guy noticed it, ate some, was like, yo, this shit's good. Gave it to his chief. Chief was like, fuck this. This is like some weird cursed thing. You don't bring this. Throws it in the fire. Coffee was like, nah, you thought you were done with me? Fuck no. Gets this like smoke going. Everyone's like, whoa, I'm so awake right now. I could hunt 5 more animals. And then they took the ash and made that into water. Hi, Sherion. Missing the hello emote. It's there. It's a follow emote. It's a follow emote. Means you follow me. You have it. It's just a follower emote instead of a sub emote. So that everyone that follows me has it. So they can say hello with coffee. Are tips a thing at coffee houses by you? Yes, but like, I don't know. It's still not much, you know? It's not able to work in a cafe or anything because I had no experience. Yeah, I also have 0 experience other than making my coffee. Its skin can be quite rough and sticky while the cherry pulps stick to the bean. Similar to mango or peach. That is not to say that coffee cherry isn't tasty. It's quite pleasant. To be fair, ripe cherry is very sweet and tastes like a watermelon. Combined with raspberry or apricot. In regards to coffee cherry. That's so cool. Coffee walked so weed could run. No, I think weed was around before. Who knows? I don't follow you.
There was a man called Sheikh Omar who was famous for his healing powers.
Yikes.
For reasons unknown, Omar was banished from the community to a cave in the desert. Hungry
Yikes
and desperate,
forever.
Omar ate the red berries from a nearby bush, but was taken aback by their bitter flavor. Keen on making the most out of his meager meal, Omar roasted the beans, ground them up, and boiled them with water, producing an energizing liquid that sustained him for days. When his community learned,
My guy lived on coffee for days. Honestly, haven't we all at least once in our life? Not the yikes forever. You got the yikes forever. I don't know. I used to get really good tips. A guy bought me a Yeti travel mug one time. And a dude slipped me 100. You know what? Maybe I should. I love coffee. So working in a coffee place would be the
learned of his
shit.
magical concoction, he was invited to
I gotta say though, the coffee scene is not as great here. Like in Montreal, you go to a coffee shop. Okay, fine. I'm not saying like Starbucks or shit. Like you go to, you know, some coffee shop that you don't know, and like you know, it's an experience. It looks nice. The vibe is nice. Where you sit is nice. Here, it's very business. Like every coffee shop, there's not very artisanal coffee shops. Like there's not very like. There's not many of the smaller companies, and the branches or whatever, the the companies that have multiple coffee places are like meh. Man was on speed. Got the shakes big time if I drink too much and don't eat. 100%, yeah. Life without coffee, I don't want it. Small businesses, coffee shops are so cozy. Exactly. I think if you work at Starbucks in Canada though, pay is very good, you know? I should check it out. Either way, I don't have the experience. I'm just avid coffee drinker.
Joe actually came to be. But it seems, according to historical evidence, that the crown for the first cup of coffee goes to both Yemen and Ethiopia. The plant itself is native to Ethiopia. While
They both had one guy eating at the bushes.
brewing as we consume coffee nowadays,
I started drinking coffee when I was 3. Did feel like getting up and getting juice or warm up milk, and I happy she did. What the 3? You must have been the worst 3-year-old to be around. Like I mean it, you know? Like you were probably like coked out. Not coked out, coffeeed out, but coked out. 3-year-old with caffeine? Fuck. Whenever I go to grad school, if I don't get an artisanship, I hope to work at a local or small coffee shop because I do not want to work at a corporate store. Well, they are corporate stores. Oh, you're the small coffee shops. Yeah. It's making $18 an hour at Starbucks. Oh, shit. You get training regardless of where you work. It's true. Starbucks is perfect for that. They'll teach you everything. You know what? Maybe I should. Also, you get a bunch of free coffee. Where I live, there's so many roasteries and coffee places. Yeah, there used to be a bunch also. Like in Montreal, it's very common. Out here, it's just less. It's mainly companies. It's not that great. I only go to JJ Bean here. I don't even go to Starbucks. Like when I want a good coffee, I go to JJ Bean, which is like the better of the companies that have coffee shops, but it's still not. It's the better here, not the better in general. The better here. There's one place that's even better, but they only have like 2 coffee stores, and they're fucking far. 49th Parallel is what it's called. They also have vegan donuts that are fucking delicious. Okay, get good eats. Have some good food. Pizza time. Fuck yeah. I go to the school near the city, so I take full advantage of the coffee scene. Fuck yeah. I did have the zoomies all the time, but I had ways to use up all that energy. Good. And you can transfer to any store. Yeah, you can get free bag of beans every week at Starbucks. Yeah, I would be fucking... I might. Who knows? Because I'm doing We Audition right now, so if that helps, you know, I get to act at least.
Comes from Yemen. See, early
Any real job is just problematic when you're an actor.
among Muslim communities around Yemen, specifically the Sufis, because it helped them stay up for long.
I know so little about Yemen. I mean, I know so little about the world, so who am I kidding?
During the 1600s,
Why do I find it on my laptop and not on my phone? Like, what? I'm confused. Oh, maybe because Twitch hasn't updated the follower emotes to the app yet?
Company began importing coffee from
Maybe.
Moldova and Ceylon in 1711. Pretty soon, other European countries followed suit. In the 1700s, the French took it to the Caribbean, at the same time as the Portuguese introduced it in Brazil. In the late 19th century, the Spanish had taken it to Central and South America.
We're traveling is all I know.
That
That's,
coffees from these regions are nowadays considered to be among the best in the world. But aren't all coffee beans the same? Not quite. Time for an Express Explorer explanation. Start the clock. There are many types of coffee beans, but the ones that are most common are Arabica, Robusta, Liberica, and Excelsa.
there you go.
They all grow in what is known as the coffee bean belt, a region located between the tropics of Capricorn and Cancer that has the ideal climate and temperature for coffee to thrive.
Did she say there's a tropic called Capricorn? Because that makes sense somehow. Drink coffee at 8? You know, I used to drink French vanilla coffee, which doesn't have caffeine in it. Like at Tim Hortons. They have like French vanilla coffee. And yeah, there's no caffeine. So my mom used to give me that when we'd go for a coffee run. Edna Mode voice. Twitch, pull yourself together. That's so odd. I only learned about Arabica and Robusta. Hey, maybe because that's the only two you were dealing with. Drink! Cheers, Kiki! Also, vroom vroom in the background. Hydration? Oh, shit. Okay, I'll drink some water. Here I am, like, happy to take a sip of my... Tim Horton, here's a who? Tim Horton's like a very big coffee place here. It's like a coffee company. Like, whatever. It used to be good, now it sucks. But they still have like donuts and shit, so that's great.
Organization, 20 billion pounds of coffee are produced in the bean belt per year. The most common type of coffee bean is the Arabica. Historians believe it was the first type of coffee to be cultivated as it comes from the Ethiopian highlands. Nowadays, 60%
following.
of the coffee consumed around the world is Arabica.
Okay.
It's mostly grown in Latin America, and it's known for its sweet, fruity, and slightly acidic taste.
Got it.
However, it takes Arabica coffee plants 7 years to
7 years.
be ready for harvest, making it pricier than its other bean brothers.
Uh-huh.
The second most common type of coffee bean is Robusta.
Robusta.
This is the one you'll probably
I went to a
see
Tim
in
Hortons in a
supermarkets.
while back. I mean, if it's a Tim Hortons and it's not in Canada right away, I don't think it's the same experience. But also, it was bought by Americans, and that's literally when Tim Hortons became shit. So, when Tim Hortons was a Canadian company, they had good coffee. And now it's just another American bullshit. Another question. If it's a follower emote now, that means I can't use it in other people's stream. Exactly. It's so weird. I did that, but I don't know if I regret doing that, you know? But then I wouldn't have any other good follower emote. It didn't make sense to use any of the other emotes. That's also probably why I only learned about those two, because that's probably all they sell in Ireland. There you go. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me because, America, exactly. Okay. I ended up making mocha, switching it up. Fuck yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, you mean North American? What? I'm North American. What about it? Darn Americans. I know. Sorry to interrupt the coffee lesson. No, that's not boring questions at all. What you talking about? My emotes are very important questions.
Neighborhood grocery store. They're grown in Africa and Indonesia, and it's fairly common due to its high caffeine concentration.
Such a light color.
Perfect for a special
Bye-bye, Abby.
appetizing cup of joe. But that
Consensual
also makes
American
coffee from Robusta beans more bitter in taste. Liberica and Excelsa beans.
I think you'll know I reach my peak when I have that machine, like a espresso machine in my kitchen. That's when I peak. That's when I've reached my peak.
Certain parts of Southeast Asia.
Not my peak, but you know, that's when I'm on top of shit.
Consumed in the world. This also makes them pricier than Robusta and Arabica beans. Currently, Brazil is the world's largest coffee exporter, pumping out 45 million bags per year of mainly Arabica beans. Coffee really stuck in Europe. The wine and beer people would customarily have for breakfast were slowly replaced by jitter juice.
Jitter
But
juice.
although coffee has become the West's favorite energy booster, people forget it was once considered the devil's drink.
What?
Because of coffee's Islamic origins, it was shunned by Christians in the West. They were suspicious of its effects and considered it a pagan drink. It wasn't until
What?
years after it's discovered
There was a whole religious shit to it? I want one so bad, but I felt like I would break it as soon as I get it. It was religious. It was like gets espresso machine in the frame. I'll try and stick music. I learned about for real. I learned about that in my food anthropology class. Bro, religion is so fucked. As a Christian, we don't claim them. Listen, I think as a Christian, sadly, every Christian claims them. Like, you don't, but Christianity does. So, you know, in a weird way. Doesn't surprise me. Mormons still don't drink coffee. Mormons don't drink coffee. Mormons are a whole thing. Oh my gosh. I don't understand it. I have a hard time visualizing it because I've only seen it in TV. It makes no sense to me. But then again, there are tribes also still living in the tropic jungles and stuff. So I can't really complain about Mormons living the old ways because tribes are also doing it. And I'm not against the tribes doing it. Huh. I like how I said something and I went way back on it. Coffee machines where you use the portafilter and everything. Somewhat tedious to clean. Yeah, that's true. It's true, former Mormon. Are you a former Mormon? Oh, shit. I was one for 27 years. What? Religion has to have a say about everything. Did you not know that? I know, but I hate it. Mormons don't consume caffeine in general. Religion and money still convince us the rule of all evil. I mean, yes.
and
All
to
right.
pick up in popularity, that the issue was brought up to then Pope Clement VIII. Catholic devouts were hoping their leader would denounce the drink immediately.
Why do we still have a pope? Oh, man, that's a conversation for another day.
But to their surprise, the Pope took a don't knock it until you try it approach and decided to take a sip before completely banning the so-called devil's drink.
Oh, my
His
gosh.
verdict? Coffee was here to stay. But to convince his followers that coffee would not make it easier for a demon to possess.
What was that loud bang? Everyone's laying down, chilling. I heard a loud bang. Oh, my God. Band teacher of 5 years was a Mormon and canceled our whole band-funded school dance because 2 girls wanted to buy a couple tickets. What? Band teacher of 5 years was Mormon. Canceled our whole band-funded school dance because 2 girls wanted to buy a couple tickets. Like 2 Mormon girls wanted to buy a ticket? Mormons were coming for me 4 years ago. They brought in like 3 different sets of ladies to get me to join. They try to recruit? Why do we have a pope? Yeah, the Queen of England, all the things. Yeah, it was the Pope being a rock star. I'm totally not surprised. Not just 2 gay girls. Oh, 2 gay girls. Oh, a couple ticket. Right. So I can tell you all the things another time. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Saturday school Mormonism. No, we probably shouldn't. I'd say too many bad things. But then again, it's not like they'd see the stream. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. Okay, the timers work now, so that's good news number 1. Mormons are like the one person you can talk shit on social media. Okay.
World appeared during the 15th century in the Arabian Peninsula, and they were called.
I swear I don't mean to insult anyone, by the way. Am I thinking of the Amish? Aren't Mormons also not tech? Isn't it both? What? Exmo, TikTok is a big thing. Yeah, I've seen some ex-Mormons on TikTok. There are Mormons with social media. Fuck! I thought it wasn't allowed. You have a friend who was Mormon and streams. Oh shit! Now I'm being a horrible person. I will stop
Coffee
talking.
houses were a place where people
Now that they can hear me,
listen to music or even have
all of a sudden, like they all show up.
At the same time, as coffee grew in popularity among Europeans during the 1600s, so did the appearance of coffee houses there. But unlike taverns or bars, which were the place where men would gather to
Coffee
discuss
shops?
some daily conundrums, coffee houses were considered a place for intellectuals.
I love that! Sorry, I'm excited at the idea of a coffee shop when people look like this. Mitt Romney wants to know you like, yeah, no. Wyatt, are you just trying to... Is that because you want some cuddles, so you're throwing a fit and you're just being chaotic? Can you just sit on my lap and stay there? She's lying down really fast, so I think that's what she wanted. Huh? Is that what you wanted? She just kind of
In
crashed
Britain,
on my lap.
coffee houses were called
Coffee was also
coffee
more
universities
for
because
men.
back then you could
Tea
get
was
free
marketed
coffee
towards the
and
women.
engage in
Huh.
cerebral conversations with businessmen and scholars fraternizing at the shop. But early coffee houses weren't open to everyone. The British and French banned women from entering their premises. Only the Germans saw no problem with ladies.
I feel like...
part in discussions.
Okay, to what point did people think women were lesser? One, that's part one of the question. Two, wasn't it just in a weird way a way for guys to just be around other men? And so technically homosexuality could have been like at its peak. I don't know who David Archuleta is. Now because they know about it. Wow. Depends on how extremely conservative they are. I don't know what gay or lesbian was until I was 14. Wow. Talked about you behind the back, Seb? No. Classic women oppression. I know. Pretty sure it's still like until today. Humans are weird. I know. No, funny enough, part of Mitt Romney's family disowned him and still are fighting the cartels down in Mexico by themselves. Wait, why are they fighting the cartels? What? Looks like humans are weird. Either way, yeah, I feel like those like gentlemen clubs is just a really good place to be with other dudes. And if you were gay at that time, as much as you were definitely trying to stay alive, you were probably thriving. That's just my theory. That's my theory. If you were gay at that time, like shit, just go to every gentleman's club. You were good, you know? Go to coffee shops when women weren't allowed. Coffee shops are the marketplace to hit on people. Anyway, just my 2 cents on it. They were having a gay old time.
Together. But it wasn't just about intellectual conversations. Many people at the time believed that coffee was a very potent remedy for, well, everything apparently. Take a look at this coffee ad from 1652. It claims coffee can treat headaches, the cough of the lungs, dropsy, gout, and scurvy.
Can confirm. Gives headaches just as much as it clears them. They also didn't really like women having an idea. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like part one was like fucked, you know, the first part of the question, but the second part is like I'm pretty sure men were doing that to be around other men too. There's a church sponsored gender, right? Because the church was like men, women together, sex bad. That's what it was. Vice documentary about it, how they had a Mormon colony or refuge out in Mexico, then cartel rolled around and had demands and threats. Gay part was in the military. Oh, and that makes sense too, yeah.
Oh, and apparently...
And the
it
biker
also
clubs,
helped
right?
prevent miscarriages in childbearing women. Some beverage this was.
I want to talk about that, but I don't want the biker clubs to come after me. I want to ride a motorcycle in the future, you know?
But people still couldn't get enough of the drink. In 1901, a Japanese-American chemist called Satoru...
And by the way, absolutely no shame. I'm 100% an ally. I really want that to be clear to everyone. I am very much okay with any sexual orientation and preference. So let's be clear on that. When I say like men were most likely gay and wanted to spend time together, that's okay. I'm not against it. I get headaches if I don't have coffee. 100%, but that's because it's a dependence. It's an addiction. I have the same. If I have a date without coffee, good luck to me, you know? You're welcome to ask me outside of stream. Yeah, I shall be quiet about Mormons. Remember when Vice had good documentaries?
First version of instant coffee. He even patented...
I think I've only seen their good ones.
But his creation didn't really catch on.
There was a petition to ban coffee for men made by women because they believed the consumption of the beverage caused a change in male behavior. So they wanted coffee and coffee houses banned. It was in London, I think. I'm not sure. Wow. So you're also welcome. I was busy earlier, and I would have gotten too political earlier.
Mass production of instant
I hope
coffee
everything's okay.
George Washington, a Belgian inventor.
Do we have to get political right now?
Brooklyn, New York. His product was called Red E-Coffee. Instant coffee played a starring role right at the end of the First World War. In 1918, the U.S. military...
I feel like instant coffee is marketed to the lower
where soldiers had no
income
access to
family.
water.
Because my mom lived on instant coffee. Still does. she stopped living on instant coffee because I gave her my Keurig. Because I had a Keurig before I moved out of Montreal. And I gave it to her because I wasn't going to drag it all the way here. All right, now the other topics we had during this vid. Okay. This makes me want to drink another cup of coffee right now, but I've already had 2 big cups. 2 is enough. Instant coffee is very working class because it's quick and cheaper. Yeah.
Pour the instant coffee packet into their mouths and munch on the caffeine powder for energy. Pounds of coffee per day. And in 1918, the US military was buying 37,000 pounds of coffee per day. And on occasions where soldiers had no access to water, they would just pour the instant coffee packet into their mouths and munch on the caffeine powder for energy.
Ugh. Like Pop Rocks, but not the fun part of it, you know? I twitch. See, that's why I stand instant coffee. Same, but I'm not sure it's wise to have a cup at 11:22 p.m. Instant coffee is also about convenience for the working class. Talking about coffee when it's almost 11:30. Well, here it is 2:30 for me. Okay, so I'm doing a coffee class at the right time. Military really had the soldiers high on caffeine. They had them on everything. I'm eyeing my last glass of cold brew real hard. It is like the nighttime for you.
Born in the Second World War,
Americano.
Americans stationed in Italy became homesick for the way they had their cup of joe. See, Italians had 2 ways of consuming Java at the time.
Yeah.
Espresso or cappuccino.
Right.
Both of these options were too thick and bitter for American GIs, who are used to drip coffee. So Italian coffee shops, in solidarity with the coffee-thirsty Americans, began selling their espressos with a cup of hot water for them to dilute the espresso shot. Eventually, they began
That's an Americano.
the espresso for the GIs and began calling the drink an Americano.
Yeah.
Today, coffee continues to reign.
And I like it.
The global coffee.
I said it. I'm not an espresso person, but I'm definitely an Americano person. I'm just a soft Westerner. A soft North American is what I am. Why, if you do so, will I? Why? Don't drink coffees. Yo, stop it. If it's nighttime, don't drink coffee. Yes, we are learning about coffee. Also, have a tea instead. Come on now. Caffeine doesn't give me a bunch of energy at all. Like, it might stop me from falling asleep sometimes, but other times it'll make me sleepy. It depends on the coffee, honestly. Some coffee does nothing. And some coffee just kicks me right there, and I need it, you know? I can sleep after drinking coffee, yes, but your sleep is not great. You won't get a really good night's sleep with coffee. Yes, you can fall asleep, but your body will not get the rest. Love drinking straight espresso in Italy. I can't. That's why it's called Americano. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I don't like tea. Well, shit. Don't drink coffee.
Industry earns an estimated $60 billion annually, and Starbucks alone has 29,865 shops quenching the coffee thirst of 78 markets.
Yeah, Starbucks kind of took over the world, eh? When did Starbucks show
A
up?
good cup of coffee can make our day. And you? How do you like your coffee?
Black. Oh, there hasn't been a video about that so far. About what you put in your coffee. Nice. This was video number 2. Our next one. Ooh, 7 facts about coffee you probably didn't know. I'm down for that. Pause. Oh, I paused it fast enough because the page wasn't loaded. I have ADHD. It's not the same. Coffee hits differently. Tea doesn't. Actually, that's why I got into tea, because I always wanted a coffee late at night, and I knew it was bad, so I started drinking teas, and teas have been amazing since. So I was a tea hater, and now I am not. Just saying. There's some really good fucking teas out there. I have ADD. Coffee works different for some ADD peeps. I have ADD too? We had that combo already. I have ADD too. No, I'm saying I could fall asleep right after I drink my coffee, no problem. But you're not actually getting proper rest. Your body doesn't. Sort of immune to coffee too. Starbucks have been around for over 50 years. I feel like I've only known about Starbucks since like 2010. First Starbucks is 1971 in Seattle. Yeah, I feel like I should have coffee when I go in Seattle. Like that's definitely one of the things I was like, I'm there for an hour or two, and I don't know what I'll do. But I definitely might grab a coffee somewhere. You know? Have a burst of energy for an hour or two, but that's it. And it's been around for a minute. I didn't know that for Starbucks. I used to have a small stovetop espresso make, and I didn't know how to dilute it, so I used to drink like 8 cups of espresso twice a day. How did you... Well, I mean, to be fair, you started having coffee at 3 years old, so if there's one thing your body was capable of, it's handling that. You know? Enjoy the lurk, both of you. Okay, next video, 7 facts about coffee you probably didn't know. Let's see how many I did know. It just got more popular because of the teenagers and Instagram. That's true.
7 facts about coffee you probably didn't know.
Hold up. Let's speed it up. Speed it up. I might even go to 1.5 for this one. He sounds like he's talking pretty slow.
Coffee is the world's favorite hot drink.
Never mind. 125 is the 125 is the speed here. Coffee is the world's just got more popular. Oh, okay, I read that. I know I could drink coffee with no shame. I'm gonna tip the scales. You enjoy that coffee candle, and I'll let something else to drink. There you go. Hi Sam. Hi everybody. Hi Sam. Can't stay because I'm studying hard. Okay, enjoy the studying. Grab a coffee if you need. Hey. Drink a cup of Joe and watch it at 2 speed, and it's just normal speed.
With an estimated 2.25 billion
Where are the captions?
every day globally. Voltaire drank up to 50 cups a day and lived until the age of 83. So, a coffee addiction isn't too bad after all. Brightside
Yeah.
covered 7 reasons why you might want to get yourself a cup of coffee right now. As a bonus, you'll find a
I have
simple
one.
recipe for a unique coffee cocktail.
Ooh.
Number 1. Coffee boosts brain power. Coffee with sugar can turn you into a little genius for a while because the combination of caffeine and glucose activates certain
Wait, do I need to start putting sugar back in my coffee now?
acts as a mild stimulant to the central nervous system. This neuronal activity triggers the release of the adrenaline that will affect your body in several ways. Your heartbeat increases, blood pressure rises, breathing tubes open up, sugar is released into the bloodstream for extra energy. Depending on the level of intake, it can help improve attention and concentration. Remember that slump right after lunch and you wish your boss would announce a little siesta time? Well, if you are not in Spain, caffeine can improve wakefulness during the post-lunch dip.
Duh.
I know that working hours may be tough sometimes. Coffee is effective in boosting brain performance for those suffering from jet lag or shift work sleep disorder.
Yeah.
However, never drink coffee on an empty stomach, since that will do the direct opposite.
Oops.
Effects of caffeine tend to be less
I have too much
pronounced for
coffee.
drinkers.
Oh, Trisha.
2.
No, taking steady with coffee it is. Yeah. Also, I read I'm gonna start dieting soon, and I'm afraid to cut my coffee intake. There's healthy ways to have coffee. I'm okay, fine. If you drink 5 coffees a day, yes, let's cut it a little. But I limit myself to 2 or 3, depending on how many hours I'm awake. I usually have my last coffee before 5 p.m. 6 sometimes. 6 is like the latest I'll have coffee in my day. And then the rest of the day is tea. 1 tea, and I usually drink a whole bunch of water in between as well, like as I go throughout the day. But it's like 2 to 3 coffees up until 6 max, 6 p.m. max. And then this clip has me giggling too much. All right, let's take a look at it. Oh. Sound like I'm starting a song. Oh gosh. I started that. Oh, okay, I read that. Coffee also became popular in the working class during the Industrial Revolution because people were in factories so long and needed it. Yeah. I always have a large iced coffee for breakfast. Except talking 3 times espresso speed. Okay, coffee increases blood pressure is the second point.
You might want to keep off the coffee if you are going to have a blood pressure test within the next 2 days.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
High blood pressure.
within the next
Asking
2
a doctor whether
days?
You should limit or stop drinking caffeinated beverages. On the other hand,
But no, because here's the thing. If you drink coffee all the time, right? You shouldn't change anything 2 days prior to going for a pressure test. You shouldn't change. You literally have to do what you do on average so that the results are accurate to your current situation, not to your peak situation. You know? It's the whole goal is to see, is my current habit healthy? If you go and the doctor's like, yo, this is fucked, you go, okay, I gotta cut it. But if you're someone that literally changes your habits before you go get tested, then you get to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you look fine. And then you get back home and you go back to your unhealthy habits, if they are unhealthy. And all of a sudden you have a heart attack and they go, wait, didn't your doctor say you were fine? You know? Okay, this was a bit playing on the extremes, but don't change your habits 2 days before a fucking test. But your body would not like the fact that you're withdrawing. Exactly. Like 2 days without coffee? Bro, if I go from drinking my usual consumption of coffees and then I 48 hours it up until a doctor appointment, I must show up at the doctor like a fucking zombie. Not a zombie, but I'll definitely be fucked physically. I gotta stop teaching me things. I mean, you would think this is Saturday school. You would think. If you're already in bed, you don't need coffee. Absolutely not! In Bosnia, it is known to take your sweet long time to drink coffee because if you drink it quickly, you can get banned from What? That's kind of cool.
or low blood pressure.
That's the difference too, because you know in the Western world they want to get you out of there as fast as possible so that they can get someone else in there.
Be a serious and life-threatening problem if not treated. A tiny cup of coffee can battle.
She's pouring water. She is pouring water. Excuse me? I am insulted. What the fuck? Did you just see that? Did you just see this shit? This machine, this contraption, hold up. This contraption that she is holding, right, has coffee in the bottom, coffee grains. And then, yeah, coffee grains in the bottom. I don't even remember. Oh, coffee grain and water in the bottom. It boils, it goes up. And then when it's fully done being warm and stuff, you pour it. Only coffee is supposed to be in the top compartment, like actual brewed coffee. So, this is some fucking bland coffee, man.
A situation where your blood pressure is too low.
It's frustrating.
Beverage to each meal to raise your blood.
Coffee increases blood. Oh, okay, we're still on blood pressure. Got it. I fucking hate you.
3. Coffee
Gets mad at a girl.
stronger. Coffee is known for its energy boosting
Makes your immune system stronger.
source of nutrients and helpful chemicals that can aid your immune system. According to scientists from several countries, coffee reduces the risk of premature death. This is because coffee alters
Yeah, body is the middle part, but it's still in the bottom section.
and healthier. Coffee contains a lot of antioxidants and phenolic compounds that play a crucial role in cancer prevention. It also improves your liver, heart, and digestive system. Still, try to stick to natural, freshly ground coffee. Instant coffee contains fewer nutrients and more chemical additives.
There you go.
One more important
Stay away from instant coffee.
disease, research suggests that among other factors, the potential preventative effect may be due to caffeine too.
So coffee is also good against Parkinson's? Let's go. I'm immortal. I really wish I liked coffee. Yeah, well also, it's ironically, Mellow, this is very much someone on coffee. Oh, it's from Meg. Nice.
The caffeine
Is this one of Meg's emotes?
People are aware that caffeine
I haven't seen her animated emotes yet.
and chocolate, but may not know that caffeine is also contained in a variety of over-the-counter medications. That's why it's an ingredient in a lot of traditional pain relievers. It can make them as much as 40% more effective. Caffeine increases the strength of the medication and how quickly it works. So enjoy the stimulating and pain-relieving properties of caffeine in moderation.
I guess it just relieves a headache. I think coffee relieves a headache, but dehydration from coffee can cause the headache. So it's not the coffee that causes the headache, it's the dehydration factor. Because it's true, if you drink water as you drink coffee, you won't get a headache. I'm about to fisticuffs with the person who made the study.
Reduces stress. Coffee acts well as an anti-stress substance due to the release of dopamine and serotonin, which trigger a good mood. One cup, or even just the smell of coffee, can calm your nerves.
That's true.
This would explain a lower risk of depression.
I've heard somewhere that 70% of the effect of, or 90% of the effect, somewhere between 70 and 90% of the effect of coffee is actually inhaling it. So in like as you drink it, you breathe it in. Hi, Zadria. Hello. No, caffeine tightens your vessels. I get caffeine headaches. But they're saying it relieves headaches. This is like professional video on YouTube. Obviously, they are accurate and perfect, you know? That makes no sense if you get withdrawal headache. It's the caffeine withdrawal, too, that can cause the headache. Yes, the smell is one of the main reasons I love doing my course. It made me so happy. Nice. Wait, so you love the smell of it, but you don't like coffee? Am I? Yeah. Huh? Checks on me having a brain cell moment. The taste, yeah. Wow. Huh. And have you tried it multiple ways? Also, this is like the most coffee drinker thing. When someone's like, hey, I don't like the taste of coffee, we're like, well, have you tried it this way? Have you tried it that way? Have you had it in the mocha? Have you had it in the latte? Honestly, I would not tell anyone to drink a latte if you're not into coffee. I would usually, if I was like, hey, you don't know if you like coffee, have a mocha. Chocolate's gonna sell you in, you know? Chocolate's gonna suck you into coffee land. Or French vanilla. That's also one of the good ways. Or a fuck ton of sugar. That is a really good way, you know? It can help headaches. It can cause them. They're only telling you half the story. That's true. How to send these videos to my dad who fights my coffee addiction. No. If people fight your addictions, it's a good thing, okay? You gotta have real good reasons to have addictions in life. One can like smell, but not the taste. I know! I also don't like roasted almonds at the fun fair, but I love the smell. Nice. Most people are starting with black coffee, and that's just a big blah. Yeah, black coffee takes a while. It took me years to be into black coffee. Yeah, so during my course, we had to make a bunch of different coffee drinks. which included an exam for having to make them as quickly as possible. It was still perfect. My record is 8 drinks in 7 minutes, but didn't like any of them. Wow. I drink 2 coffees a day. Yeah, I drink 2 a day as well. And I guess it's addiction, but it's lighter. And if it's a healthy version of it, like, it's fine, you know? See, I don't like the mocha bitterishness of it, but mocha's not bitter because it's sweet. It's got some sugar in it. I don't know. It hits me as a sweet, but you love French vanilla. Yeah. Or caramel. That's true. Caramel macchiato. For example, you get a caffeine withdrawal headaches because your vessels widen and you struggle with the increased blood flow. I looked at my arm being like, is that why I'm always veiny? But no, I've been veiny since I was a kid. I know, because I'm currently off all caffeine because of my migraines. Oh shit. I'm curious what they're like with different syrups. Never tried iced coffee. Iced coffee itself is bitter than warm coffee, because you add cold to it and it makes the bitterness of coffee stronger. But then iced coffee with like a milk or milk replacement can be very sweet. So it depends. But I find iced coffee, like, I enjoy it. I enjoy iced coffee, but it was definitely one more step in the bitter world. Mocha is too sweet. I tried the military diet and it says to drink a cup of black coffee. And I about died. Yeah, I drink black coffee. That's how I drink my coffee. Unless you have cold brew. Cold brew is completely different. Absolutely. Cold brew is different, yeah. Isn't there one with coffee and butter? Butter? Okay, moving on. Coffee reduces stress. I feel like these are... Jesus Christ, talk about subtitles. What? Oh, someone did captions. Hold on. So you have this option to turn on viewer-made captions during videos. Okay. Oh, I should have been reading these captions this whole video then. So the actual caption is drinking between 2 to 4 cups of coffee every day appears to reduce the risk of suicide in men and women by 50%. Now, someone called Ram Vapes, who did the captions, says, where does it say that? Also, and this is not a big deal, the girl looked at the camera for a second when she should have been looking at one direction.
2 to 4 cups of coffee.
Oh, she did!
Could explain the lower risk of depression among coffee drinkers. Drinking between 2 to 4 cups of coffee every day.
I'm never turning on the setting of having someone else do my captions. Off the counter. Why did you go off my lap to just straight up jump on the counter? It's not food time yet. It's not food. I know, but it's not food time. No. It's 2:40. This is hilarious. I was like, why is there so many fucking words? Who does? Stop. Wyatt, stop. Stop. Think about something else. Think about something else. Don't look at the counter. I know you're preparing. Sorry, y'all. Wyatt, look away. Stop. Stop. Stop. She's just staring. Big yawn. Cool. I'm tired of your shit too. Come on. Go somewhere else. Thank you. Jesus. Problematic today. Also, if your coffee's bitter, I have heard adding salt. Yes, I have heard that too. It's actually an old army trick. They used to do that because the coffee would taste like shit. Coffee shouldn't be bitter if it's brewed properly, though. What? Coffee is bitter. I've never had coffee that wasn't bitter without added sugars. What are we talking? Cheers checks. I actually drink coffee with butter? With butter? Listen, there is milk. There is cream. But butter? Butter? Okay, moving on.
To reduce the risk of suicide in men and women by 50%.
Enjoy the lurk.
Caffeine is one of the most common stimulators of the central nervous system, and its common stimulation is what keeps depression at bay. Interestingly,
I should keep an eye on the captions now.
as opposed to the caffeine found in tea, soda.
I like how the captions are literally dismissing the points being made in this video, though. So I don't know that these facts are that accurate. I mean, to be fair, we've been contradicting every single fact. Like, you can get headaches. Coffee can make you stressed. So I feel like it's all bullshit now. Coffee reduces stress is such a lie. I get so anxious sometimes on coffee. Anyway, let's keep watching. Just for shits and gigs. I feel like that's true.
enhance alertness and memory.
I also wonder if the pH of your water has an effect on the taste. Honestly, though, water in the Pacific Northwest is so fucking fresh. My tap water is like delicious. Does anyone else from the Pacific Northwest like know what I'm talking about? So, and I went back to the east, right? I went back to Montreal like in the fall, and it is, oh my gosh, I can't drink the east tap water anymore. But here, it's so fresh. My tap water is amazing. Sorry.
The stimulators and neuromediators obtained from coffee not only boost your mood and productivity, but also improve your memory. Of course, this only works with your short-term memory.
10 facts about anything and make it sound phenomenal.
Initially stored in a
But
short-term memory, and only an hour
my
later.
tap water is in my smallerish Missouri town will kill you. Tastes like straight metal. It smells like chlorine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like American water systems are the worst. I don't understand how you guys are a first world country. I genuinely don't. I don't drink tap water. Don't even try to here. Don't. And that stovetop espresso maker, it says to use purified water as opposed to tap water. Water purifier. It makes my coffee taste so fresh. I guess I've never done it with purified water. German tap water is very good. 9 out of 10. Oh, there you go. See? Other places are good too. Starbucks utilizes a triple filtration system. Triple filtration? Holy shit. But their coffee's still not that great. Kia, bye! Thanks for hanging out. Not sure about that, but it's somewhat common in Asian countries. I've heard butter in coffee. Really? Found out my current company doesn't use filtered water when brewing the coffee, so I just don't drink our coffee anymore. I mean, why? Also, brewing involves boiling. Technically, my water is filtered every time. It's not filtered, but it is boiled. So, because I boil my water before I do a pour over, I bring it to a boil. So my water ends up purified by the simple act of boiling it. That's what happens in coffee. You boil your water. We had and possibly still have that issue in Flint, Michigan, where the water is literal poison. Yeah, right? Downstairs tap water is fine. My upstairs tap water is questionable. So it's part of your pipes, not about the tap, right? Danish tap water is good. Not as good as Norwegian, though. It's supposed to be switched out every 5-15 minutes, and when it's not, that is where Starbucks gets the bitter taste. Has anyone tried Luwak coffee? Never tried it. Most places in Slovenia have great tap water, and some don't. Where I live, it's good. Boiling doesn't take out everything, just FYI. Yeah, but it's not like our water isn't fucked here. We have, okay, I guess it's because I grew up in Canada, which has pretty decent water system if you're not indigenous. That's kind of fucked, but yeah. Wee-woos! I grew up in Flint before the water was super bad, but yeah, it's messed out here.
Memory,
Yeah, Canada has decent water if you're not native.
A little too difficult to focus, a coffee break will offer a welcome change of mind by enhancing concentration and stimulating moods. All in all, coffee is an enjoyable drink that can help boost energy.
Yes, it is.
And increase the ability to learn and remember.
It is an enjoyable drink, to me. Coffee is kind of my wine.
Coffee helps you lose weight. Hey, coffee lovers, file this under best news ever. Coffee can keep off and help you lose excess weight. It can temporarily suppress your appetite and may stimulate minimal calorie burning. When the level of the hormone leptin is low, your body starts storing fat and you gain weight. Coffee, however, increases the hormone levels in your body. Now you know why coffee lovers take longer to gain weight and why exercise yields more results for them. Caffeine gives
It's laxative. You shit it out. No better water than I don't know how to say that, but nice. It's a laxative. So, coffee's between $35 to $100 a cup. I've never had that, and I don't think I ever will. I feel like I don't want that.
Ready to take on the go. Make your
What if you drink black coffee? I drink my black coffee. I drink my coffee black.
On a hot day, add the coffee cubes to a glass of milk.
Oh yeah, I've heard that, but I've never tried it. Okay, this was this video. These facts were not 100% accurate, but they were still fun. Still very fun. Sorry, someone had to do it. How the most expensive coffees made. I know about the shit coffee. I know about the poop coffee. I know about it. Oh, now everyone's going to. Great. Let's all learn about poop coffee. Yes, you heard that right. Oh, that's what the coffee. I didn't know that was the name. So you were asking about the name. Someone was asking if we had Luwak, but I didn't know the name. But I do know about poop coffee. Look at those coffee cubes. I drink black coffee unless the coffee is terrible, and then I'm like, I need something to hide the terrible flavor. And that's when they say to use salt, by the way. Seb, coffee is like my wine. Also said 1 year ago, I've never had the fruity coffee taste. No. I've had it, but just not like, it's different every time. And I'm definitely like not, it's different every time. Yeah. I didn't say, it's not like never, but it was a new thing. I'm actually not used to Ethiopian coffee, which is what you sent me the first time. And I'm just not used to it. I feel like now I am, because I've drank very varied selections of coffee since the P.O. box opening. Good thing I only drink 2 brands of coffee. That's fair. I didn't want to say poop coffee for 100 coffee. I actually found a baby civet cat. I don't know what that is. Near my old workplace. A few years ago. Can have lots of sodium though. So, writing it. Look into stevia. It's a very good natural sweetener.
Expensive coffee.
Stevia is what it's called?
The main factor of its high price is the uncommon method of producing such a coffee. It has been...
I think this place is on fire. Are we doing okay? What's going on in the world? It's pretty bad. I'm seeing sirens 2 streets away from me. I'm seeing sirens go in the other direction. There's a lot happening. There's a lot. And there's a cat. Oh, you had a shot of the cat this whole time. I know. Tell me about it. It's chaos, huh? Probably panicking. Yeah, there's a lot of chaos happening. Anything for the 34 bits. Do you want to come back on top? Up. Come on, Wyatt. Up. You're on the chair, but do you want to come on my lap? Just giving her a chance. Hey, gorgeous. You coming on my lap or what? Come on. Come. Do you want to come on my lap? Do you just want to be next to me? Sometimes you just want to be next to me. Sometimes you want to hop on. But right now we're not making our mind up. And I want to keep watching this video. There you go. That's good. We've made our decision. That's what she said. Oh, you're cradled in my arm. I love it.
Been produced from the coffee beans which have been digested by a certain Indonesian cat-like animal.
Oh, that's what that thing is. See, you keep saying those names and I don't know what they are. Yeah, why it's in my arm right now.
This is the reason Kopi Luwak is also called cat poop coffee.
Yes.
Or civet cat coffee.
I've never tried it. I don't plan on trying it.
Pieces of this cat will be collected, finished, and sold as Kopi Luwak. Why is Kopi Luwak so special and the most expensive?
But like anything could be okay. The theory behind this, like, first of all, Peter McKinnon tried it and said it was horrible in the first place. So I'm like, yeah, I could fucking eat coffee beans only and then shit them out and make it coffee and sell it. And it would be like, yes, it's rare. There's a rarity to it. Does it mean it's decent and worth a shot? Fuck no. Why are we humans like that? Why did someone at some point find this animal shit from eating coffee cherries and was like, whoa, this is the best coffee ever? This is wrong. Some guy just had a weird kink.
Important reason of the coffee's speciality is the production process.
Because anything would be special if we eat it and shit it out. No king shaming at all.
An evergreen plant native to tropical Africa and Asia. The coffee tree usually catches...
I have one right here on my desk.
...attractive white flowers. Moreover, the coffee tree produces red or purple cherries that are...
We have Mr. Fabiano right there.
...leading name, berries. In most cases...
That's a weird king to have. Hey, 2 girls, 1 cup.
These seeds are the so-called coffee beans.
2 girls, 1 cup of coffee.
The coffee beans.
Sorry. This is the remake. It's the remake.
Coffee beans.
I know I've asked myself this. There's so much weird stuff I do in channel.
Everyday
Yes.
speech because of their resemblance to beans. They are found inside of the coffee cherries. Most
Damn it, I was going to say that.
cherries contain 2 seeds or beans. Coffee beans are the source for coffee.
Yes.
The
Thank you.
digestion.
Thank you for that information.
Palm civet cats adore coffee cherries. Civet cats living in the wild select the right.
The visual did not help your brain. I know, right? If I say 2 girls, 1 cup, it's a very
How can the digestion
vivid visual that we all have.
the coffee beans and
We all remember it.
improve their flavor.
And I'm
Flesh
gonna
of
throw up.
coffee cherries is removed during
finish
the
my coffee.
digestive process. The coffee seeds or beans inside the cherries are not digested by the civet cats. It is believed that this digestive oversight is responsible for giving civet coffee its special and unique flavor. Scientists have undertaken research about Kopi Luwak coffee. What they found is
Coffee
that
beans are the
the
source of
enzymes
coffee.
in the civet's intestines
Never heard of that.
make the beans less
To watch the 2
acidic.
girls. I like how 2 girls, 1 cup automatically got automated. Let's go. So I went on my way to not watch it. So you know what it is, but you have the visual. You don't have a visual. That's good. That's very good. And now you fit in with every younger generation that wasn't around when the internet was just a wild fucking wild west, you know?
The palm civet. The civet cat is
This okay. I like this, but honestly, it's starting to disgust me a little. So if you want to know about the poop coffee, you can click on that link in Discord. Okay, but it's slowly starting to make my like acid reflex come up in my throat. I don't know. It's getting disgusting. So I'm gonna go to the next one. But you can watch the one posted by Lucy. Okay, I'm just having a little bit of a hard time. Yeah. Okay. This one is called The Ugly Truth about coffee's effect on your body. Also, I just realized I didn't 1.5 in the last video, which would explain why it was slower. All right. The ugly truth about coffee's effects on your body. I'm sorry for skipping the video. It is in Discord. You can go and watch it. It was just starting to make me a little sick.
People drink it daily. Some people drink it 5 times a day. Today we're going to be talking about
I like this guy. He's already sped up.
your body that you would not expect. Coffee hype. Most people associate coffee with the
Hey, I'm gonna need you to
The reality is that coffee
breathe in,
affects
bro.
your systems differently. And for
Mike.
some, it can actually cause constipation as opposed to diarrhea. And we're quick to blame caffeine for this urge to go. But the reality is we have research showing that decaf coffee has similar effects, leading us to believe that it's actually the result of the secretion of the hormone named gastrin, which actually promotes digestion. Coffee can absolutely...
Everyone likes Dr. Mike?
Throughout the
Oh,
day,
shit.
your body produces more and more adenosine, which actually binds to receptors.
I'm not a fan of doctor content in general.
You're awake, the more adenosine, the more binding, the sleepier you are. Now coffee comes in with its caffeine content and starts blocking those adenosine receptors, thereby making you feel less sleepy, thereby making it harder to fall asleep. So its intended effect can actually
Yeah, video's sped up, but I always speed it up at least to 1.25.
rhythm through its effects on melatonin, which can confuse our internal clock. It's almost like having a form of jet lag without any of the fun of travel.
I have a large coffee with a double shot of anxiety, please.
You can add all sorts of tasty things to your coffee, like cream, sugar, or any of this. Of course, unless you're drinking decaf, your coffee is also loaded with caffeine.
I like his videos. It's pretty cool the way he's doing it.
It can also cause a jittery sensation in your body, causing you to be anxious or sweaty even.
That's a good dynamic video.
A fight or flight response in the body known as the sympathetic nervous system. Research has even shown that
Coffee triggers fight or flight?
baseline anxiety and the likelihood of panic attacks. Coffee can absolutely impact your weight, as black coffee is nearly calorie-free and actually kicks up your metabolic rate. And in fact, as caffeine stimulates the production of adrenaline, it also decreases the level of ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry and your stomach growl.
Ghrelin? Growl?
But this effect holds true even for decaf, because it has been shown to increase the hormone peptide YY, which actually makes you feel satiated or full. And for intermittent fasting fans like myself,
So it's not
research has
coffee.
shown that having a black cup of coffee does not break your intermittent fast, and actually keeps the majority of intermittent fasting benefits there. This means that black coffee can truly be used to aid in your weight loss efforts. Cheat code vibes. Coffee makes your hands feel cold because coffee stimulates those small glands that sit on top of your kidneys called the adrenals. They secrete adrenaline and a stress hormone known as cortisol. One of the main effects of adrenaline is to constrict blood vessels, which are not of utmost importance to you.
Yeah, that is Laura's video.
Small blood vessels furthest away from the midline of your body, like in your fingertips and your toes, they start getting vasoconstricted, they start getting tighter, which temporarily decreases some of the circulation to your hands, making them feel cold and look pale. Caffeine is one of the most studied performance-enhancing drugs. PEDs? Yeah.
Why?
Because it works, and it's been shown to have significant benefits as long as you don't overuse it. Focus, endurance, strength, speed have all been tested and found to have been boosted with low to moderate doses of caffeine, 60 to 90.
Honestly, I'm not even pausing. This is really good. Like, now I'm pausing. I wasn't pausing this whole time. We've made it to 3 minutes and 15 because I'm just like, whoa. Info. This is a fucking decent video. I love it. I feel like we're getting genuine information. Black coffee good for weight loss. Talks. That's all, folks. I needed to. Yeah, you said you're going on a diet, right? There you go. Also, diets don't really work. I don't believe in diets. I believe in everything else. You literally need to feed your body. Feeding your body less does not give you the results you think. I feel like we could do a video on dieting, but too much of it is misinformation. Because that's the whole point. Like, you genuinely want to do better, get bigger, not smaller. And get bigger in muscle mass and health mass, not in fat masses. But it doesn't mean dieting. But diets are bullshit. That's 100% true. Cutting out things, cutting out nutrients that your body needs is not a way to go about things. That is to say, you could consider it a diet to say I'm cutting out bad food and eating healthy, but it's not like first of all, it's not about cutting out 100%. But yeah, like dieting in general, the diet world is such bullshit. Watch every video he posts. That's why I have too much knowledge. That's actually really good. I like his content. I enjoy it. I might check out his channel after. No food is bad food. No, but too much McDonald's is, right? But too much of anything is. Too much of healthy food is bad. It's crazy. It's eating the right things, not less. Exactly. That's what a good diet should be. It's about eating right, not less. If you eat too much of something healthy or not, it's not good for you. Yeah, too much of anything is not good. Call it dieting, but it's mostly I'm cutting out unnecessary fast foods and junk foods to substitute it with better foods. Then that is good, yes. Dieting, no good. Just cutting out junk food, very good. Like, replacing junk food with healthy food, very good. Learning how to eat intuitively and listen to your body. Yes, Checks, I agree with that. Learning that days your body can feel good eating junk. And days, if you eat junk, you will feel like shit. And knowing that today I need a healthy meal, like my body requires healthy and nutrient-filled meals, versus today I can eat junk. I'm having pizza today. I know that. It's in my fridge. But it's also like my body will handle it today. I feel good in my body today. If I felt like shit, I wouldn't eat that pizza because I would fucking crumble and melt. You just said what I said about the vessels. Dr. Lucy in the house. Learning how to eat. Oh, okay, I read that. That's why when people are on diets, I feel like it's better for people to say treat day over cheat day. Because eating's not bad. I agree. Is pizza time? Well, oh, for you? Nice.
That the NCAA has actually set a caffeine limit for its athletes.
What?
Caffeine in an athlete system by limiting concentrations to roughly 500 milligrams of caffeine or several cups of coffee.
5 milligrams. 500? My pre-workout is 200. And then usually if I drink pre-workout, I'll have one coffee that day, which is another 200. Yeah, 500 milligrams is not many. I think my two coffees a day probably have that. I don't know how to measure it. Can't catch too much caffeine. Can't too much caffeine cause heart attacks? It's actually healthy for your heart. Guys, don't quote me on anything I ever say. Anyway, that's a good thing we're not all NCAA athletes.
It's no surprise that coffee does raise the heart rate and blood pressure temporarily due to the secretion of epinephrine, adrenaline. The interesting part is that the effect has been found to be true for decaf coffee as well, so another ingredient can potentially be responsible here. It's also important to note that long-term consumption does not seem to cause hypertension. The thinking is that those who consistently consume coffee actually build up a protective tolerance to it. We'll say, though, that I have treated individuals who have gotten their blood pressure under better control by removing caffeine from their diet entirely. Just saying. Removing coffee is a double-edged sword because it can cause withdrawal symptoms as early as 12 to 24
Yes.
months. The thought behind caffeine withdrawal headaches is that the blood vessels in the brain, which normally are kept tight and constricted due to the action of the caffeine, start to swell and cause pain. The ironic part of this is that caffeine is actually found in some common over-the-counter medications like Excedrin migraine. Is coffee dehydrating? This one is fiercely argued on online forums. Some say yes, some say no. Here's the truth. Coffee is a mild diuretic. It makes you pee more, it makes you excrete more fluids. However, if you're drinking a full cup of coffee, there's fluids in there, so it replaces the fluids you lose, right? Yes. However, if you're drinking little espressos,
I like his videos a lot. This is really good.
You're not replacing the lost fluid, and then in that case, it can be somewhat dehydrating. That being said, if you're not overdoing it, it's usually not enough to become a problem.
Okay, wow. These videos are really well made too. I might honestly look into his videos. It's really informative. Makes sense. I've had to stop having coffee for 3 weeks because it was causing ulcers. Oh yeah, if you're having bad issues. But I was having 13 cups. 13 cups. There's days where I have a lot of coffees, and those are on-set days because boredom and you need extra energy when you're acting, like constant extra energy. Those are the days I drink the most coffee. Potentially, I'll make my way up to 8. But it's 8 single cups. Technically, I drink 2 of this, right? But this is 2 cups. This is not just a singular coffee. This is 14 ounce of coffee that I drink every time I make coffee. So I drink 28 ounce a day. Versus like single cup on set. I'll make my way up to 8 of these probably. That's like a big long day on set. I'll make my way up to 8. Usually 3 to 4 at least. Jesus fucking Christ. The world is dying. It's happening today, January 22nd. Yo, February 22nd is gonna be nuts, huh? 222. ADD peeps also self-medicate with coffee because it helps us to focus more. Potentially, that's actually very accurate. It does help me to focus a bunch. Most I can do is 3 in a day. Neil's saying 13. Yeah, 13 is insane. I would have, my heart would have been, I would have been like jittery like a motherfucker. And usually when I drink my 8 coffees on set, if I make my way up to 8, I'm not saying I do every time, but if I make my way up to 8, I'll have water in between each coffee, which helps me make my way up to 8. Mom lies off coffee. She will have 1 before bed, and she wakes up during the night, and she will make 1 to help her back to sleep. Lives off coffee. What the fuck? I didn't drink water when I worked at Starbucks. It was very bad. Yeah, you definitely have to hydrate, which we just learned about. All right, keep going. I think your mom, yeah, your mom's broken. This is not okay. You shouldn't wake up in the middle of the night to make coffee to go back to sleep. 500 milligrams is 3 to 5 8-ounce cups. 3 to 5 8-ounce cups? So 24 ounces is to 40 ounces. So I drink my 500 milligram pretty much. Yeah, that makes sense. 8 to 24 ounces of caffeine a day and a shit ton of water. Yeah, but water helps. Yeah. Okay. Why is this literally my mama? What? Mama's superhuman for sure. Her blood is 70% coffee. I've had this conversation with her so many times. Talking with a therapist about it because I cannot have ADD meds because of my thyroid issues. And there are studies about self-medicating in ADD peeps. Holy shit.
My dear acid reflux sufferers, coffee can absolutely impact your acid secretion. First of all, we need to stop
in a good way or bad.
Obsession that is developed online. Drinking electrolyte-reduced water or alkaline water is just complete nonsense. The reason coffee makes acid reflux worse is much simpler than that. It is proven to stimulate gastrin release, which increases gastric acid secretion. And this happens because of the bitter taste of coffee that activates the type 2 bitter taste receptors in your mouth. So the bitter taste of coffee makes your body secrete more acid. Coffee actually messes with your medications, and it interacts with them in one of 3 ways. First, it affects the absorption of the medications, and studies have actually shown that common over-the-counter...
I'm 100% guilty of popping my meds with coffee. Not every day, but at least once or twice a week, it's the first liquid around me, you know? It's either my water bottle is empty already and I have a coffee, or my water bottle is too far and I'm literally having a coffee. But I'm guilty of at least once or twice a week, 100% being like, well, I have coffee and I have to take my meds, so. My mom lives on 1 to 2 pots of drip coffee, and I'm certain she's neurodiverse, and she just doesn't know. That would make sense, yeah. I used to have hyperthyroidism years ago, and I'll have palpitations throughout the day, 1 hour before or 2 hours after. Wait, for coffee? Fuck no. 2 hours I take my meds when I have my breakfast, and I have coffee with my breakfast. 10 minutes after, at best.
Meds like ketoprofen, which is very similar to ibuprofen.
What? Are you gonna get up and go to my counter? You're gonna go to my counter, aren't you? It's just Daniel. Thank you for following. Don't climb on the counter. Why? It's not food time. What is that gonna change? What is that gonna change? Don't. You were so comfy on my lap. I was loving it. I had you in my arm like my baby. Stop. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? You are having a counterfeit today. You are having a counterfeit today. Don't go on my counter. Stop. I know, but I don't want you up here. Okay, fine. I'll put your feeder back. Stop it. The feeder is empty, so that changes nothing. It changes nothing. I'm telling you, there's no difference. It's still not feeding you until 5 p.m. Okay, so the thing was, right? The situation I was dealing with is because Leia does the smacking of the feeder so that it drops more food, and she keeps tossing my books on the floor because you have to put books on top of the feeder for it to drop food. Now Belle's doing some weird shit on my bed. 1 second. Hey, what you doing? You good? You fucking up my bedroom? What's happening? Are you good? Are you good? I don't understand this place. Okay, so because the feeder situation was a pain in my ass, I started doing this thing where between the last feeding of the morning and the first feeding of the afternoon, I take the feeder that Leia always slaps on and I put it on my kitchen counter. But Wyatt is good at jumping on kitchen counters. Leia, too big to do it. Where are these sounds coming from? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Either way, they're ready to go back home. Okay, this is what we're telling. I'm not telling you. Just give me the Medverse coffee recommend. I know. Write a note to let me sit out of PE classes. Oh man. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Ironically, I played the plant in my life. So.
Metabolism of the medications through enzymes. For example, the blood levels of clozapine, lithium, warfarin, and several antidepressant drugs actually were increased after the ingestion of coffee, making them more potent and potentially increasing toxicity. And the third is through the disruption of excretion of the drug.
Wait, so did he just say that it's good for antidepressants? Where did that sound come from? A blurb was used? Feed me, daddy? What did you just play? Let me play that again. Hold up, it's loading it.
Feed me, daddy.
Feed me, daddy. It's such a quiet one. I don't know why. Oh gosh. All right. But yeah, did he just say it's better for antidepressants or not? Because I consume antidepressants. They're like, wait, was mean something. Hello? Hello? Hello? Now it works. Mojo, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, a bunch of people are saying hi to add to the chaos. My stream is giving up.
Hi. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Good morning.
I don't know what's happening. My computer needs coffee. I almost spilled coffee on my computer. Anything for the 49 bits. I almost spilled coffee on my computer when I was cleaning. All right, this is our chaos break. I still want to keep learning. This is a very good video. For goodness. Everything going wrong? At least the pets are chilling, okay? One good thing is happening. I say that, they're about to go nuts. They're about to go nuts. All right, let's finish this video.
Basically how long they stick around. In fact, we've seen increased excretion of minerals like calcium, magnesium, sodium, chloride, and even water-soluble vitamins like vitamin B. Think about that. You're drinking coffee, you're taking your meds, and it's all going amok. Coffee makes you pee. Here's the truth about holding your pee. Check this out now. It's a must-watch.
I am good. I don't need to know the truth about holding my pee, though. That was a great video, Lara. That was really, really good. I don't know why I picked hype as a react, but that was a really good video. I loved it. What is third wave? Journey coffee tips. Third wave? Well, what is third wave? I don't know what third wave is in general. Hey, hold on. Okay. Just do a Dr. Mike Saturday School and just learn his videos? No, but it's good if there's a video of him from the future subject, right? Okay, let's do captions on and speed 125. This video is what? 5 minutes long. Cool.
Really? You had to pick today? This is Bill.
Hey, how's it going?
Owner roaster. I'm thinking I might be able to do 1.5 for this.
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Mornay. I'm the owner of Journey Coffee. We're here in our new roasting facility in our headquarters here in Fairfield, California. A lot of you have been to our cafe, and one of the questions that keep coming up is, what is third wave coffee and what does that mean?
I don't need a coffee, Lucas. I brought my own.
Oh, fuck.
The name Third Wave Coffee is a movement that has started. So very quickly, I'm going to tell you what. First wave.
You'd be scared to burn the milk? What? Steaming milk always scared me. My mom was really into it. Wait, did we have an espresso machine? My mom has a machine where she steams her milk, but it's not espresso. It's not like... Anyway, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Gotta make it interesting, you know? Yeah.
Second wave is so that we can catch you up on those details as well.
I'm watching it at 1.5. So read the subtitles, okay?
Started brewing it in cafes and restaurants.
This coffee is criminal. Honey, you killed a petunias. Folgers coffee, mountain grown for richer flavor.
Second wave coffee is when people started realizing, man, there's some money to be made in this business of coffee. And companies like Starbucks started out and was not as concerned about the chain of coffee and where they came from and how it got there.
With the steamer, if you do it too much, it tastes bad. They gotta make it interesting. Sound machine scares me. It's amazing, but too much good makes it kind of too much, you know? We said it. Too much of anything, good or bad, is bad. Watering plants with coffee? Yeah. Actually, no, I've heard that coffee grounds are really good to toss in as food for your plants. I don't know if that's true. I've heard it. I've heard that coffee grounds are good. Like if you need nutrients for your plants.
And the quality, but more about just trying to make money and a business out of that.
Large black coffee. What? Large black coffee.
A large, do you mean venti? No, I mean a large. A venti is a 20 ounce, and that is a medium. I wanted a large coffee, and so I'm asking for a large coffee. Yes, I know that scene.
Third wave is the sourcing. We really do
I know it's fast, but 1.25 was like too slow for me.
make sure that those farmers are also getting fair trade. That means a lot for us as part of the crop for third wave. So we have beans from all over the world right now. Here at Journey, we have in Ethiopia, we have in Brazil, we have in Colombia, we have Guatemala, El Salvador.
See, I feel like this is slow.
The next part is once we crush the beans, it's being able to roast the beans as a specialty coffee and third wave coffee. Those techniques are not easy. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of failure to try and get the beans to taste the way we
Venti is 20. That's what venti means. 20 in Italian.
Computer.
Hi, Dubs.
Yeah, man, it gets me so excited when
Can't believe no one made this joke yet. The best part of waking up is not giving a fuck.
Yes, it's exciting. We get to experiment with these beans.
Fast, but I know not everyone is.
Right.
Yeah.
Chocolatey.
No, that's true.
Exciting thing to get new beans in here at Journey Coffee. After we've roasted the beans, we spend a lot of time.
I can't imagine normal speed. I'd have a hard time at normal speed.
We put it in a cup, grind the beans, put some water in, and then we start enjoying, trying to get some tasting notes out of that, and flavor and aroma. Specialty Coffee has a scoring system, which we use to try and score our coffees.
Really?
In the Specialty Coffee standards. And the cupping process is really important to decide whether or not we're going to use that roast to brew for our customers. If it's not good enough, then unfortunately we have to say, "You get out!" So
At least they're clever with their editing.
happy with the beans, and it's qualified for a specialty cup of coffee.
1.75 on minimum?
Cafes.
I should do that.
Make sure that you have the right equipment to brew the coffee. It doesn't help you spend all this effort getting really expensive.
Man, I can't wait to go back to the gym on Monday.
All this time roasting the beans to make it taste amazing, and then you have the wrong equipment to brew it on. So it's very important that you get a burr grinder for all the brewing that you do.
I have a burr grinder.
Important that you get the correct brewing machines because they each have different heads that impact the bed of the coffee. So a lot of factors that go with different equipment. It's very, very important.
Gym's opening? Yeah. Gyms have opened since Thursday. So on Tuesday last week, no, this week. Why are you on my desk now? You little chaos. Jesus Christ, she is mushing against my screens. What do you want? Do you want a hug? Is that what you want? Is it hug time? Is it hug time? No, it's not hug time? Do I let you go? Do I hold you? I don't know what she wants. She's purring really hard. Okay, I think it's hug time because she's like holding on, but I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Little break. Little chaos pause from the angel demon. And Belle's jealous, so she's coming up to me. Is it because I'm talking to myself You three are freaking out because I just keep saying things to myself in here. Yeah, I'm talking and no one's replying, right? I just talk a lot for a couple hours. Okay, the hug's over. Good. Let's go back to the video. Shit, I don't know what it is. I think everyone here is feeling weird, but that's gotta be fucked up for a cat or for any pet. Like for all the pets, just to see me talk to my computer nonstop. Like to me, this makes sense. I'm talking to other humans. As far as I know, you're humans. But to them, they're like, who is he talking to? He's not talking to us.
And to make sure you get the right equipment to get the best quality out of your coffee. The barista at the end of the day really is going to be the last touch that is going to be handing out that drink to you to give you that wow factor. So the next part of Third Wave is really important, the craft of making coffee and presenting it and handing it out in latte art. So Third Wave coffee really cares about when that coffee goes out, it needs to look good, it needs to be in the right cup. It needs
It's like the artistry of it. Are we human? I don't know. I'm a robot. Don't discriminate. Hey.
And then lastly,
whatever floats your boat.
It's the chain that goes all the way back to the farmer. We really value them and appreciate what they do for us to be able to get amazing coffee. And then lastly, on the other side of the chain, it's the people who come and...
I feel like that's where like hipster coffee is worth it. You know, like the real hipster world of caffeine is worth it because those are usually the ones that like will, you know, source their coffee in the right ways and not be in those big, well, anything that's the big industries is usually fucked and definitely breaking some human right law somewhere. I don't think one of the big companies, I don't think any of the big 5 companies does things the right way. Maybe we should do a Saturday School on that, on the big 5. But I feel like most videos about the big 5 get taken down, you know? They would be, I can only assume, because the big 5 is like hipster coffee. It's not hipster coffee, it's Third Wave coffee. Yeah, but like I consider it hipster. That's my name for hipster, for Third Wave. Hipster coffee. I like the personalness of it, and it's more intentional and super cool. Yeah, it's the reason I'm gonna use as the only one true one from now on. Thank you, friend. What? Oh.
In the world, other than oil, it spreads across the nations and the world. It's amazing. At the end of the day, we want you to walk out here feeling, wow, that was the best cup of coffee I've ever had. And here at Journey, we just get to do that, and it's a privilege.
Nice ending. Oh, people matter most. Yes. Captions just says you. Okay. Nice. I didn't know it was considered Third Wave. I didn't know what Third Wave was. So that's that. I did learn about this. I'm like one-handing everything I do. Okay, how many videos? Oh, there you go. One video. Oh, no. 2 videos left. Okay. And then we got the pictures. You matter most.
I take my coffee pretty seriously.
Oh my
I can't start my
gosh.
day without it.
Oh, this is a joke video. I was like, bro, this guy is already cringing me so hard. Like I'm cringing hard. You're what now? What am I? What? I don't know. I'm one-handing everything.
It's a simple routine.
Because my other hand is holding a cat.
We start with pour over. Basically produces an artisan handcrafted cup of coffee because it's the most cumbersome way to make coffee. Like, would you rather have drip coffee that comes from a coffee maker or a pour over coffee that tastes the same but takes all morning to make? People that use regular coffee makers aren't that serious about their coffee. They should have to register with the state as coffee offenders and tell their neighbors. Yeah, are you looking for convenience or are you looking for coffee? I'm looking for coffee. Let's get started.
I'm not guilty at all of any of
I always
this.
weigh my beans because I didn't have friends in high school. The beans I'm using are a washed Arabica light roast, grown in the microclimates of equatorial regions in Colombia.
Why did you post this video? Why did you decide to attack me during Saturday school? This is blasphemy in the name of Saturday school. How dare you? How dare you? Also, the captions aren't on. How dare you?
Generational farms where the families enjoy handcrafted furniture in their homes. Always small batch roasted. With a balanced flavor profile of complex chocolate, advanced trigonometry, and subtle notes of caramel. It offers full flavor, low acidity, non-existent arsenic with a sneakiness of Edward Snowden. It's super important to grind your own beans because if you don't, what happens, the beans will get torn apart and it's not strong enough to hit apple beans. So the beans profile has to be bigger than that. Otherwise, the beans get torn instead of sliced. For the pour over, it's important to pour the water over the grinds. Wait a minute. That's why they call it a pour over. And it's super important to pour the water over the beans in a spiralized motion because the Fibonacci sequence and the stratospheric outer coating of the interior shell of the bean. You don't want to use your arm. It should all be coming from your hips. The pour over takes about 3 minutes to complete. While I wait for it, I'm making espresso. A little pre-coffee coffee, if you will. Hold me over while I wait.
I know people guilty of that. I actually know people that are guilty of this, making the pre-coffee coffee. I wish I was kidding. That was such a wrong way to do it. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to just smack and crush. You're supposed to like tap it like you're supposed to let the weight do itself. Oh my gosh. I still get triggered. Not only do I get triggered by how much this is coming after people that like coffee, this is also, I'm triggered by how badly it is done for the actual coffee making. It's like triggering both ways. It's triggering because it's insulting me, and it's triggering because I'm insulted by how he's doing it as well.
It's a good machine. Retails for about $45,000. I got mine off eBay for $55,000. Use the equity for my last house to go all in on it.
That's true though.
Now, the beans I'm using for the espresso are a medium roast grown in the Tarrazú Canton regions of Costa Rica.
Okay, I don't know these things.
Molasses and black cherry with a crisp finish and a never-ending beginning.
I literally just go, oh, I think I'm drinking whatever this one is, you know? So at least I'm not that. I don't know the touches of anything in my coffee. I can't tell you what little things. I'm trying to make up my case here. I am this, but not 100% of this. I'm like 80% of this, you know? I imagine he knew he was doing it wrong. I think that's what it is, because the coffee's been wrong this whole time. So
should take about 30 seconds to brew. As my espresso brews, I have a can of one of my favorite coffees, Espresso Mocha.
Oh my gosh.
I drink it on my way to the fridge to grab a can of my absolute favorite flavor, caramel vanilla.
Bro.
Espresso's ready. I don't taste chocolate. I detect the memory of chocolate. It's even more subtle. Practically not there. Not even a little.
Memory of chocolate.
Just what I needed to hold me over until my pour over is ready.
Pour over gets ready pretty quick though.
As I drink my pour over, I'll have to sit.
Well, pretty quick. You know, it's like 2 minutes. Like, no, you have to boil your water, which takes time. This is like a 10-minute process because you fill your kettle. And I stovetop stovetop boil, right? I don't have an electric kettle because I don't give a shit. Also, stovetop is great. So like it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to boil water. But during that time, you grind your coffee, you set it all up, and then you just chill around. And then when the water is boiling, you do your pour. Yes, I weigh everything. And then my coffee takes about 2 minutes and it's ready to go. Oh, sweet Sebastian. The amount of coffee he's drinking while waiting for the pour over. Yeah, no, this makes no sense. I mean, it's a joke. That's the whole thing.
Journal, contemplate, and just slow down while my heart races.
Slow down while my heart races.
You can taste notes of advanced mathematics. And once I've finished my cup, it's time to head out of the house and go to work. And on the way to my front door, I've got a Kyoto cold brew tower set up.
Oh my gosh. That is nuts. I've seen those.
Which helps bring out the gravitational notes of the coffee. And you can see the spiral component here. As the water that's dripped down through the beans is reborn into cold brew coffee, it goes through the spiral component which swirls it before it goes down into the catch basin where it doesn't swirl anymore. State of the art, right? And that's how I make my morning cup of coffee.
That's actually a lot of coffee. Do you think you might be overdoing the caffeine?
I used to. My doctor told me I had a resting heart rate of 190 and I should cut back. So now I only have one coffee a day. It's made a big difference too. Now
one coffee, this is all one.
It's like I'm doing cardio all the time. And cardio is good for you. It makes you healthier because coffee is good for you. It lowers your chances of things like heart disease and sleep. Oh, and then what happens?
And sleep.
I'm about to jet out the door.
Do you know how many people have died in their sleep? If I don't sleep, I'm not one of them. Sorry. If you ever get one of those, you need help. I think I would for decoration purposes, but not at all for it would literally just gather dust is what that would do. Do not look at this vid, my precious Ethiopian worker cold brew. Which crew?
Clockwork that I'm about to severely.
I felt like we were at the end of the video, but no, there's still a whole minute left.
So I curiously head to the bathroom wondering if I'm going to make it this time. On my way, I take the opportunity to add a little extra coffee goodness into my day as I grab my coffee enema. I always start with premium single origin beans from Guatemala.
Okay, this is going way too fucking far.
Flowery aroma milk chocolate, brown sugary notes, and a hint of
Is it in his ass? Is that what we're implying? Because that is disgusting.
and called you by your brother's name. Very compatible with the taste buds of my colon. And after enjoying the rectum full of robust coffee, I'm ready to head out the door and start my day. I guess you could say I take my coffee very seriously. It's a lifestyle, kind of like an embodied art form.
Okay, this is ugh. It's at this point I'm just like, what the fuck?
Those who choose to live in fear, and those who choose to live in freedom.
What?
My all-new Freedom line of merch.
Oh, this is for his merch. Cool. Huh. But the coffee poop is glorious sometimes, though. You got to admit that. Come on. Like the hey, I have my breakfast, I have my coffee, and then you're like, oh, I'm ready for my morning poop. Like, time to clean it out. You know, time to. It's a decent thing to have in your life. What a wild ride. This was both insulting and fun and triggering in the other sense of it. Like, it triggered me both ways. Kiwi, good job, but also screw you. No, okay, I don't mean to be mean, but like, come on. I don't know if these are redoable. These are some of my courses. And then, oh, readable. Copy plan. Oh, wow. So like, info about them. Wait, Robusta is actually like resistant to most coffee diseases? Nice. And then this is the info you have on both. God damn. There's actually info I didn't know about these. What the heck? Red cherry, parchment, coffee, and green coffee, medium roast. Well, fuck. And now it's time to learn about Turkish coffee. I think I have seen this video, maybe potentially, when I was trying to figure out how to make the coffee that you sent me. It's a possibility.
Herkes kahve ikramı alamaz.
It's 12 minutes long. I don't know that we'll make it all the way through.
Ayaküstü işi değildir. İtalyanların espressosuna benzemez.
Please no, my best friend has the same convo with me. I don't want to hear about poo. Poo is great. Poo is healthy.
Yemen'de sufi keşişler var. Keçiler dağda otluyor ya.
Now we have to read the subtitles.
Bu kahve meyvelerini yiyor. Bu keçilerin kafa kıyak oluyor.
Oh, it's the same story we've heard. That's funny. Hey, this guy knows his shit. He's telling a legit story. It's great because I can talk over it.
Öğrenciler uyanık kalsın diye çuvallar dolusu kahveyi Darüs Sade, yani mutluluk şehri denilen başkent İstanbul'a getiriyor.
Özdemir Paşa.
I felt like it was too much post because it's not. Yeah, no, it's okay. We're good. This video is a good end, and we'll end there.
Kahveyi kavurmayı öğreniyor.
Go to getting high.
Çekmeyi beceriyor. Ve Türk topraklarında yetişmeyen bir meyveyi o tarihten itibaren bütün dünya Türk adıyla tanıyor.
Viyana kuşatmasında öylesine kahveye düşkünüz ki kahveler çuvallarla oraya götürülmüş orada. Çünkü aylar geçiriliyor.
Biz Viyana kapılarından geri çekilirken o çuvallar dolusu kahveler
Did it brew itself?
Ne yapıyorsunuz, durun. Bu Müslüman içeceği. Ben bunları savaş ganimeti olarak istiyorum diyor. Ve işte o andan itibaren Viyana'da kahvehaneler açılmaya başladı.
Cezve,
Ah.
16. yüzyılda icat ettiği bir pişirme yöntemi. Ve bu pişirme yöntemi daha sonra dünyaya yayılıyor. Avrupa'ya yayılıyor.
These videos are making me crave hot chocolate.
Ve daha sonra
I can't do hot chocolate.
Kahvedir. Güzeldir, şifa verir bedene demiş. Sinsilerine rahmet olsun bunu icat edene. Değil mi?
Kahveyi kaynatırlar, havar yari. Fincana damlatırlar vay vay.
I find Turkish coffee interesting because of the way they brew it. I still couldn't figure it out.
Yavaş yapılır, güzel kahve olsun diye, köpüklü yapılır. When you prepare Turkish coffee, you should have patience, you should wait. If you do a Turkish coffee in a fast way, it's not going to taste properly.
Maybe I did it fast.
Türk kahvesi yapabilmeniz için ilk önce bakır bir cezveye ihtiyacınız var.
Mesela bu kaşık.
But it was wait. What's the difference between Slovenian coffee, Lara? What's the difference between Slovenian coffee and Turkish coffee? Because they're both kind of made this similar way. They can read your fortune in the cup. Wait, is that what they do? I thought it was tea leaves. Hello, everyone. Sorry for this. One of the weirdest thing sorry, this is one of the weirdest things I've seen. I mean, come on now. On this stream, we've seen plenty of weird shit. I don't know why these videos are making me create. Okay, but I found Turkish coffee interesting because of the way they brew it. No, hot chocolate. Wait, why? I don't do hot chocolate. The last time I had it, I puked while I was having sex. I wish it was a joke. I wish it was a joke. It was a date, and it was a date at like midnight. It was actually the first time I was in Vancouver like 6 years ago. That was the last time I had hot chocolate. And it wasn't a date. I picked up this girl. Like I hit on this girl while I was here for 3 days. I hit on her at the bar, at the restaurant. I regret asking. Wow. This chick was a hostess at the restaurant, and I was only here for 3 days. And you're kind of bold when you're traveling, right? So I asked her out. Later that night, after her work shift, I think it was midnight, we went for a walk because she finished working at the restaurant. And we went for a walk. We grabbed a hot drink, and we went for hot chocolate because it's not time for fucking coffee in the middle of the night. So we had hot chocolate, which was extremely sweet and sugary. And then we walked towards my hotel, and we just, we both knew where this was going. So we went in my hotel room, and literally as we got going, my heart started pounding too fast, and I ended up having to go throw up, brush my teeth, and come back and keep going. That was the last time I had hot chocolate. I can't do hot chocolate. It's too sweet for me. Puking during sex, that has to leave an impression. Well, I brushed my teeth. Everything worked. And I wasn't going to stop. And for a long time, she was the best sex I had ever had until she got like dethroned. But for a long time, she was. So it didn't hold us back, But she was dethroned later, so. Am I the only one that has that, by the way? A throne position? Like, I definitely have a current person. There's always a person at the top of that throne, sitting on it, as the last person or as the best person I've had sex with. And they get dethroned if I, like, find someone that's better. I'm not the only person that has a throne, right? That is a story, yeah. I used to call her Vancouver. I used to call this chick Vancouver because I was here for 3 days the first time I came here. This happened, and so whenever I'd tell the story of Vancouver, the girl. I believe we all have that. Yeah, okay. At least you brushed your teeth. Yeah, I wasn't gonna not do that. I puked, We all got the mental throne. She went back for more. That's a whole another story then. Exactly. Like, we weren't stopping. This was great. That's why she had the throne for a while. But eventually not, I'm a virgin. Oh, sorry. Called him my Worth It winner. Oh, that's so funny because Worth It, the show. That's great. I have a throne, yeah. I don't have a throne. Maybe, but they've all been bad. Oh no, this is sad. I understand why this got automated. That's a normal thing. I have a vibrator throne. That is good. That it got automated and it will stay automated, but I read it out loud. But a vibrator throne makes sense too. Like a toy throne. Like, knowing which toy works best for you. Of course. I'm the odd one out. No, you're not. Wait, why? Because you don't have a throne. No, not everyone does. I was just asking who does. I expected less people to have one, really. Also, hotel rooms tend to be the throne room. Don't know why. You see, my three that were at the top of the throne, she was the first one on the throne, like being like the best in a hotel room. Then the second person being the best was at the resort, so technically a hotel room. And the third person being the best was in an Airbnb, but also plenty of other places. But the Airbnb was involved. Is that a theory we didn't figure out? Is there something about not being in your own place for that to be a wild endeavor? I like how we're learning about Turkish coffee and literally also talking about these things. That just sounds wrong to me. No, because it's not dismissing. Like, you don't have a throne concept as a way to dismiss everyone. It's more like, I know who the best person I've had sex with is. And so I say throne because that's the person I've had the best sex with. I'm telling you there's something about it that makes you nasty. I think so. I think there's it's a Saturday school. We're learning. It's more like podiums, like at the Olympics. That's fair too. Not being in your own place adds spice. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Honestly, that makes sense because now that I think about it, every time there's been someone on top of the throne, it was elsewhere. Shit, I gotta stop having sex in my place. I'm just setting myself short. I'm just back to coffee, okay? Wii Sports Podium, but spicy. Sounds like it's a competition. It's not at all. No. And you never compare. I think because the thing about it is, it doesn't imply that any other, like knowing who the best sex was does not imply that every other person is bad at it. Sex is different with every person. Sex is a different experience with every person. And everyone's different at it, and everyone is a different connection at it, like together as a unit, as a whole. This stream is wilding out. I have the maturity setting on. That's fine. So it's not a way to compare. It's not a way to dismiss other people. But it's like having chocolate cake, and this one's the best fucking chocolate cake you ever had. Doesn't mean every other chocolate cake isn't good. Chocolate cake is fucking delicious. But sometimes you just have that chocolate cake and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they could make this chocolate cake taste like that. If you hold the throne, you're better than the rest. Yeah, but I don't actively tell a partner, oh, you're not on the throne. I also would never tell a partner they're the best sex I've ever had. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like that's like a weird thing to say, And it's also not a comparison game. I don't compare them. I don't after that last person that I had, after that last person that I was with, that was amazing, right? I don't then go with every new partner and thinking, no, they're not as great as that person. I still have a good time. It's more like it takes you by surprise. Throne place is not the partner. But if only one holds the throne, then you do compare. But I don't. It's more like I don't actively hold. I don't actively compare. I mean, because sex is still great. It's like if I compared every single coffee I ever have. Interesting conversation to hear from across the living room. Yes. But I don't know. I feel like it's all part of the natural things. No, but it's not a comparison thing though. I really want that to be the point. Like I never, get with a partner, get with a person, and then I go, oh, wasn't as good as that one person. Fuck it. I'll never see them again. And I think some of them are great for different reasons too. It is the throne that matters, or the connection. No, absolutely the connection. The throne does not matter whatsoever. But usually the people at the top of the throne, you have an extremely good connection with, which is usually how they end up there, if that makes any sense. Because disconnected sex does not get there. It's rarely the best experience if you're not connected on some degree with the other person. So connection still wins. Went to get a drink and came back to a whole new topic? Yes. But I feel like it's definitely good not to compare. It wouldn't be fair. Yeah, and it's not about comparing. So tell me what you do to compare stuff in general then. You hold one against another. No, but that's what I'm saying. Every new partner, I don't hold them against the other. Like, I don't actively think back after every single time I have sex, oh, this one didn't beat it. But then I'm able to, like, time later to be like, yeah, I'm aware that person, it has still been the best sex I've ever had, Everyone should be open communicating with their partners so that they aren't just having bad sex, Absolutely. It's silly to not tell someone what works and what doesn't. I know. Connection and communication is so important. It's basically putting the best experience on top of the list just because that time was great. Doesn't mean the other... Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Listen, if it's different every time with every person, so it really isn't all about the person. But specifically the person, my best, I was hella drunk. Sober with the same person wasn't as good. That's another interesting thing. Yeah, you do compare, because to put someone on the throne, you have to compare. But I don't! Because I don't act like I compare later on, but it still won't stop me. I won't be like, you know what? You didn't take the throne. It was a pleasure. Never see you again. Someone's honking at me. I don't. I go better than the other. Never mind. Specifically about the time and not the person. Yeah. Disconnected sex really ain't it. Absolutely, yeah. I feel like communication is definitely the most important part. Coffee just went on a different route. Connection and communication doesn't always guarantee great sex. That's true as well. Yeah. Some people are awkward about it. Won't stop. Does not mean not comparing. I know. Won't stopping does not mean not comparing. Y'all, I am living in the moment. If I'm having sex, I'm not thinking about any other sex than the one currently happening. Is that something I have to fight for? As someone who's demisexual and rarely has felt sexual attraction with someone, I have absolutely no stance here. You know what's great about telling a person they don't have the throne? They want to get better. I would never dare do that. Yes, I have a throne of the best one, but I don't actively think as I'm naked with another person, oh my gosh, you're not letting me do the nasty shit that made this other person get on the throne. Like, no. You dare, Lucy? That's wild. I would never. Then afterwards you subconsciously compare. Yeah, but so what? I will still, okay, even if the comparison, it's more like, okay, what I'm trying to say is that comparison does not hold power. That comparison would not make me stop. I won't go, this isn't the best sex, and therefore, like the best sex ever, and therefore I won't do it again. I'll be like, okay, this is still good sex. It's like having instant coffee. It's not the best coffee, but it's coffee. And I want coffee right now with this person. I want to brew some coffee with this person right this moment. And we will make instant coffee. And it'll be the caffeine boost that we need. I've been told, and then I took the throne, so I don't mind it. You compare, but you don't compare. But only because guys ask. Guys ask? I've never asked. I have never asked, and I usually don't want to hear it. If someone's like, oh my gosh, this was the best, I'm like, shut up, you're lying. Like, I don't want to compare. Which is why I don't tell them. Like, I don't want to compare myself to everyone they've been with, and I would never tell them about anyone else. Well, no, like, if they're asking, like, hey, what's a cool, crazy thing you did once? I'd be like, oh, like this, blah, blah, blah, you know? Good circling back to coffee. Hey, it was Saturday school about coffee. I can confirm we are not going to finish this video, so I put some music. But if anyone here wants to watch the Turkish video, it is in the selection, just like every other videos. Feel free to watch also the poop one that we skipped, or rewatch any of the good ones. It's always in the same channel. You know where to find it. We are now going to put some music and chill for 15 minutes. Potentially keep arguing about comparing sex partners. The music's not playing for whatever reason. Now it is. There you go. Oh, I definitely don't want hip hop though. Let's go with the indie playlist again. That's decent sometimes. You do you, Seb. No need to fight. Sticking to reevaluate my favorite places though. But that's good. True. That's true too though. The location wise, like when you say places, you mean like where? Because I agree with that. I feel like if someone is not good at sex, it's because they haven't been educated. Absolutely, Becca. On what works for them, or haven't had experience with someone who communicates well in the past. Absolutely. Communication is like so key, and I'm so mad that it's still not that open. And partly it's because men can't take the criticism. Partly that's how we're raised, right? These are all real factors. Like men are raised to not take criticism. They're raised to not have feelings, not accept someone else's thoughts or like constructive criticism. So there's definitely a bad rep for it, but like in my case personally, if someone's like, hey, this works for me, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. And when someone hits me with the I don't know what pleases me, I'm like, how am I supposed to figure it out? This is your body. I could actively tell you what to do as you are doing it, and it would be amazing for me because I know my body, you know? So it definitely fucks with me when someone's like, I don't really know what gets me off. I'm like, yes, we figure it out. I don't give up. I don't give up if they tell me they don't know. I definitely try shit. I bring up every little trick that I know. Every trick that I know. Apologize for encouraging the tangent. Nah. I feel like if someone is not good at... Oh, okay, I read that. I'm not arguing with someone. just got me going question-wise. Hey, I'm on your side, so no apologies needed. Yes, where, but my list of where is also longer than my list of partners. Yeah, well, I agree with that, right? You should do more than one location per person. Unless they're like a one-night thing, which that's fine too. figure it out together. Whoever my next partner is, it'll be a time of learning and communication because past experiences were not it. And that is absolutely good, like that you are in that place with yourself that you can accept to discover, you know? I'm the same. I'm like, every time someone's like, hey, what are you into? I'm like, listen, I can tell you what I'm into, but I can also tell you that there's so much I haven't experienced yet. So I'm down, you know? Like, yeah, I know what I'm into. But the truth is, that's the other side of the coin. If I tell you what I'm into and that's what we do every single time, I won't be into it. I won't. Like, it very quickly will be like, I'm bored. But you said this is what you loved. Yeah, I love it. Not fucking every time the same. You know? Anyway, that's just me. And potentially ADD. It gets boring. Maybe who's never done it before. My immediate thought is, okay, I want to know what works for my partner. Yes. You're also going to have a connection with someone you've just met. Yeah, absolutely. The resort life was what confirmed it to me. I've had some of the deepest connections I've ever had within knowing people for only a few days, if not one day, you know? What one is into can also change over time. Yeah, or just moods. It can change with moods, you know? Boredom is so true. Yeah, the best thing is communication. The best, absolutely. So, if you learned anything today, not about coffee. Communication is so important. Yes, it is. Even in lighter things, communication is so needed. Yeah, that is 100% not just ADD. Switch it up. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I'm good. Today's stream took a sharp turn. Hey, I gotta keep it interesting, you know? Otherwise, why would you show up? Screw coffee. Take away from today's communication. Coffee is like sex. Some people like it au naturel. Some people like to eat shit. Shall I? Let's try. Do you want me to? I know nothing about coffee, but I've been educated nevertheless. Thanks, I hate it. Drink shit, chef. It's drink it, eat it, you know. Get your mouth involved. Otherwise, we don't make the throne, guys. Keep it on the shitty side. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Unnecessary.
It's pretty unnecessary, indeed. No more shit. Hey. Bop it, pull it, eat it. Oh, I lowered my volume. Thought I was pushing it up. It's the worst time for me to drink water. I freaking just spat it out. At least you weren't drinking coffee. That could have been a risk. That could have been a risk. Anyway, that was a pretty decent Saturday school. I don't know yet what the subject for next week is, but I like giving it on Monday. It gives me like some days to take in the information that we did watch, and we did learn some stuff. Or have something in your coffee. Cough, cough.
I will smack a bitch.
Let's just accept the throne.
I mean, we've accepted it 100%. Annie, thanks for the 55 bits. This would have been a waste if it was coffee. Yeah. If you spit your coffee, you just wasted that magical brew. As long as it's not Liwak. Luwak? Liwak? Luwak. Oh, I have many thrones. It's also midnight here. Almost. I definitely need to pass the heck out. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Magical fruit juice.
40 cups of coffee. 40 cups of coffee. 40 cups of coffee waiting for you to come home.
Cause we tried hard but did not hear this one once today.
So did you keep trying it and it never worked? Are my donos broken? Or did you stop trying after the mess up? Because if it's still not working, I gotta look into that. Because obviously I need that to work. But it said 100% set up after that. Let me go check it again. My arm. Wow. Wyatt was sleeping on my arm for a while, and I just feel like I just got my hand. I just told you hours ago. No, it was like hours ago that it... Am I gonna have to tip myself? Wee woos again. This is really not working. The wee woos, I mean. They, yes, thank you. Tried a bunch of times more. Oh shit. Wait, I think I can turn off that you have to log in. And that might fix... Where is it? I had that setting. Okay, this might help. What's Belle doing? Aww. She's making sure we see her. Well, she's jealous because on my lap is Wyatt. And so anytime I have Wyatt on my lap too long, Belle starts to get jealous and will like literally come up to her face and be like, when are you going to get off? When are you going to get off? When are you going to get off? And then the second she's off, Belle's like, whoop, just wanting to be, yeah, she just wants to be in the shot. But also she's right in the sun, so it feels pretty great on the couch right now, you know? Thank you for the stream. Is okay. I don't know what's wrong with it, Mike, because I mean, like, now it's set up. Did it work now? Ah, so it was the fact that I had turned on required you to log in. Somehow that's what was broken. It worked. It worked. Thank you for the $1.24, as well as thank you for the 124 bits right before it. Now we made it work. Oh my gosh, to think this whole time, maybe I had like Mr. Beast drop by and he wanted to tip. No, I'm kidding. Okay, bye. And why it's off. How long do you think? Until... What? You coming up or what? Did I call it? This was instant, and she is excited to be on my lap now. She's like, hey, your lap's free. Your lap's free. She got off. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. I'm a little jealous. It's my turn. Didn't waste a split second. I literally like... She was like, haha. And she's staring down Wyatt, just being like, I'm on the lap now. Oh, you needy, needy baby. You needy, needy baby. Yeah, you a big needy babe. Yeah, you a big needy baby. Big old needy baby. Few more days. 4 days and y'all are back to your mamas and daddies. Well, singular, but you know. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I can't wait. Your friends doing all right though? Yeah, they're feeling much better. That's what I'm doing in Seattle. Their flight is to Seattle. So I gotta go pick their butts up and bring them here, you know? Okay, I'm checking. How many people here have seen the vlog? I don't know that we have to rate it, but if you haven't seen it, I would raid the video. And if not, we'll raid strangers. But I obviously want you to see the vlog. So it's up to everyone here. I haven't yet. I haven't yet. Why would command new vid not work? Oh no! The time. Oh, okay. It was just delayed. I have, but I love it so much. Okay, we're gonna raid the video then. I'm gonna copy that link. You don't have to click it yet. I'll spam it when the Schleb vlog. I'm not calling it the Schleb vlog, but I held true, and I did it for the first one. Sebbot took its time. Hey, don't give shit to Sebbot. Sebbot is great. Every other bot, I'm like first to talk trash, but this one is me. This one is my account. That's not Fabiano. That's Michael. Fabiano lives on my desk because Fabiano is toxic. Michael lives on a chair as the cats are here because that's toxic for them. And Fabiano is also toxic for them. So it lives on my desk because at night I raise my desk to the stand-up position so that the cats can't jump and eat it. And Cash has suffered the many bites of cats. Cash is pretty much looking like Michael at this point. The leaves are old and everything. Okay, this song sounds like a fucking intro to a show. I laughed so loud seeing the Schlepp vlog. Saying you will because you call Fabiana Fabiana. Oh. I was cuddling with a similar dog today, except it was more white, I think. She is, she's getting whiter with age. So, like, her paw, like, this is getting gray. She's getting gray. She's old. I mean, she's 5. But the more, because I've known her for a couple years, and she's definitely, she was darker when she was younger. She's also due for a trim. Him Monster? I was washing the leaves off while watching the stream. I named him Monster. Nice! Yeah, that could be allowed. Monster is such a cool name! Poor Cash, she's my fave. Cash is still doing good, but with holes. Actually, there's like really big new leaves on Cash. I don't move plants while they're here, because if I touch them, they want to touch them, and then it turns into a whole thing.
You smart. You very smart. We the best.
Donna with the 11-month resub. We're so close to a year. Goodness, goodness, goodness. It's been a while.
Popping in to say hi and bye.
Hi and bye.
Hope you had all had a good time and learned some things. Happy times.
We learned some things, all right.
Sparkling heart.
We learned some things, all right.
Time flies when you're in good company.
That is very true. That is very true. Donna, thank you for resubscribing for 11 months. Who's saying hi? Mojo Jolin, hi. But you've been here. Bye. Modded twice today. I'm on a roll. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Automod does a good job most of the time. Smurf! What?
Good morning.
Smurfy, hi. Sorry. Oh, my stomach. She is too much, like, all about my mouth. What is it with dogs? Is it all dogs or this one specifically? I can't keep my mouth away from her. When I'm in my bed, she is literally on top of my face and, like, nose to my mouth. And I talk, I do anything, and she's like... You see what I'm saying? This is literally a common occurrence. It's just, it never stops. Dogs don't know personal space. Well, that's true. But what is it about mouth? You know? They are more in your face than cats, yes. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you all. Okay, I have a minute to tell you the story. So Wyatt slept on top of me for 2 nights. This was amazing. She didn't sleep on me last night, so the streak is broken. But for 2 nights, she slept on top of me, and that was amazing. And the second night, she fell asleep on top of me. She was here, right? Her head. But you know how they fall asleep, but their head is still up? And you know when they're really fucking tired, and it slowly falls until it thunks? So her head was slowly falling, and it thunked on my chest, but nose down. And then for a minute or 2 minutes straight, you could just hear, like, because her nose was stuck on my chest, because she was just like passed out face first, right? So you could hear like her breathing like this. She was like struggling to breathe, and I was like trying to adjust my chest muscles to make airflow better to her nose, and for a minute or two she's like inhaling like, and then she woke up in a shock because she couldn't breathe, and then she started bathing herself, and I moved so that she would go on my pillow instead of right in front of my face while she was licking herself. But I felt so bad because she just like passed out fully nose on my chest, on my skin. And I was like, they do snore. Leia snores a lot. Fat Orange Cat snores a lot. Okay, it is 4 p.m. I would like to thank you very much for hanging out with me today. And all of us, we have learned about coffee. We have learned about thrones. We have learned about comparison. And more than we asked for, but that is what a good class is. You go in thinking you're about to learn one thing, you leave having learned way more than what you asked for. Today we're rating the video I posted yesterday, which is a vlog, my very first vlog, and I think that I will stick with doing vlogs because I enjoyed it, and I have to find the best middle ground of informing you and also vlogging in the process, and I enjoyed it a lot. So we are rating that video, which I'm spamming the link, so don't click just yet, okay? Okay, this was my spam. Have a good time zone. Have a good weekend. Tomorrow's Sunday, or it's Sunday to you for you if you're in the future. What I'm trying to say is have a good self-care Sunday. Take care of yourself. Make sure your heart is happy. The wee-woos are saying bye-bye as well. This is everything at the same time. I will see you all Monday, 1 p.m. PST with our last stream with the pets. That's it for me. Bye-bye.